Come on. I'll do it once. Let me do it for you. Come on, bring it over here.
Oh, and now it's like, and of course now Dolphin's not recording. Are you fucking serious right now?
I don't trust.
There we go. Fuck, dude. That was dumb. Alright.
Just bring your notebook. I'll do it for you.
It's less than 10 seconds.
And I'm doing it for you. So what's the problem? Why are you making a big deal? I'm offering to do it for you.
You're making a big deal.
Oh, I'm offering to do it for you. Come on. Dude, you bring the notebook. Why don't you let me see it?
Bring it.
You bring it. I don't know where yours is.
Oh, the thing's an anchor. Neat.
It's gonna be less than 10 seconds. How do you trust me in less than 10 seconds?
Then I'll do it in less if you bring it over. Come on. It's. Why don't you want to bring it? Why don't you want to bring it? Just bring it. Just bring it, Sammy. Just bring it. Come on. Just bring it and I'll fix it for you. Just bring it and I'll fix it for you. I'm not going to give it to you because you forget to bring it back. You sure about that? I don't know. You seem to forget to bring back a lot of my stuff.
You're gonna do it less than a minute.
You just did 10 seconds.
Less than a minute.
Yeah, but you kept saying less than 10 seconds before. What do you mean?
That's still less than a minute.
That means it's going to take more than 10 seconds now. So why are you saying less than a minute now?
Probably
10 seconds.
Clipping this whole bit. This is funny.
Yes, you are.
5 minutes of she arguing with sibling.
Notebook, I'll do it. What? Do you not want me to see it? What is it?
Do it. I'll bring it back to you.
It's super glue.
Oh my god, what is happening right now?
Because it's Gorilla Glue! This stuff is not your regular glue, man!
I can't focus.
If he glues his fingers together, that's his fault.
It's super Yes! You glued your mouth once!
When?
It's super glue. Did you do that last time?
No.
I thought you did. I thought someone did that.
That was never me.
I remember you messed up something. Super glued something involving in like your hand.
It's less than that.
Come on. Bring your notebook over. I'll do it for you. Because you can't use a lot of this stuff. You gotta use like a drop. Then bring it over here so I can show you how much I can put.
What?
She doesn't want to bring her notebook. Good. I'll do it for you. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. Come on. I'm offering to do it for you. Why are you mad? What's wrong with that?
I'd like to play this game at some point. I'm just waiting for she to stop arguing with siblings.
She has a notebook that she doesn't want to, that's apparently ripped. She wants to fix it. I don't trust her with super glue, so we're going to do something. So
I'm not gonna hurt no one or do anything.
no, I'm afraid you're gonna hurt yourself. That's why. Because this stuff is no joke, man.
What is happening right now?
Let you use this.
This is gonna be like a 20 or like a 10-minute thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you
And
again.
it's gonna be fucking hilarious for a highlight.
Here's your notebook. I'm doing it for you. Here's your notebook. I'm gonna do it for you.
Oh my god, please select whether or not you want to enable controller rumble feature. What do I look like, a fucking peasant with a discount controller? Yes, enable rumble. I'm not sure if it works on an emulator, but fucking hell. Remember when Rumble was just a big fucking feature for video game controllers, and now it's just been a staple of controllers for years?
Sadly, no.
I do.
Although that might
I'm
be
old as
where I
fuck.
grew up with Nintendo.
See, I had a GameCube as my first system, so my controller just always had it. Do modern game controllers even still use Rumble? I don't even know, because I don't even notice it.
Yes.
Okay, this game is not voiced in the slightest. That's gonna be interesting. Ha ha ha! We've finally found her. Admiral Alfonso, her ship's in range of our cannon. Oh wait, that's Admiral Alfonso. Her ship's in range of our cannons. Excellent. Prepare to fire concussion shells on my command, but avoid hitting her ship directly. We need her alive so we can question her. Fire at will.
I'm back, boys. What happened?
We're firing at some
You
ship.
started the game, finally.
You heard all that?
Yes.
Yes.
Every bit of it.
That's gonna be a highlight video, I guarantee it.
Yeah, just me arguing with my sister. Yeah.
That was so funny.
Wait, does this man just literally have a flying battleship? Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, that's gonna be probably a highlight for the beginning.
For like a 5 or 7 minute thing.
Remember when game textures just looked like this?
Yeah. It's like half PS1, half GameCube. It looks weird.
Your excellent.
I don't hate.
The girl's been
I don't
knocked
hate
unconscious, but she's unharmed. She's been taken aboard the ship. Haha! The Empress will be very pleased with me and my penis. I'm sure to be rewarded rather handsomely, I might add.
And certainly he's not compensating for something.
Oh, definitely not. He has a giant battleship. What? Where did that come from? It sounded like an explosion. Status report now. Wait, Captain, you mentioned your penis before in a woman? I thought you were gay. That is not important.
My gay love is currently in the bedroom. That's why I'm trying to rush you.
Shut up. The observation lower hull's been hit. Someone's attacking us. His face right now. That's great. Attacking us? Who would dare attack a vessel of the Imperial Armada? There's a small ship hiding in the clouds off port side. Also, what the fuck is that guy's helmet? I have so many questions. That flag. Oh, we are sky pirates. Nice. That flag. Air pirates. Oh, we are sky pilots. Or pirates. Nice. Board 'em, boys. Air pirate scum. What? Air pirate scum. Don't you know that we're Valoan Imperial soldiers? Sheeny, you want to go protagonist? As you do.
What? Oh, of course I know. That's why we attack your ship. This is the best stuff. Oh, you guys have a lot of donut holes for some weird reason.
Yeah, what's with that?
Name's Vice of the Blue Rogues, and in a few minutes I'll be relieving you of all your valuables. Aha! You can keep the donut holes though.
I was inspired by One Piece. Oh, you said own a hole. I thought you said donut hole. I'm like, wait, what? That's a different thing entirely. Donut holes when you... Never mind.
Y'all need to touch grass.
Say that to yourself.
Attacking yourself by yourself. You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid.
Joke's on you, bitch. I live in the country.
We'll be tossing you overboard. Why keeps landing on my PlayStation? Wait for me!
Typical
Bitch,
sidekick.
you left without me. I'm not going to let you have all the fucking fun. Jesus. I like her hairstyle.
Shut it, step. Shut it, stepsister. Go back to dad. He's calling you in. Never mind, it's a fucked up joke.
Okay, bitches. I'm Ica of the Blue Rogue. Like Vice, we're robbing you.
I don't think these guys are worth robbing. They're just a bunch of sex toys.
Just they're hauling sex toys to a sex toy factory, and that's their job right now.
Yeah.
You dare mock the Valuan Empire with your insolence? Kill them!
Yeah.
And... This game rated M? I don't think it was. Kill them and toss their corpses over the side. Okay, this is a traditional RPG.
Yeah.
It was rated teen.
Was it? What the hell is S move? Oh,
Special
does this have
moves.
no tutorial whatsoever? Okay. Just gonna
Yeah,
throw
you-
you right into it. I'm assuming this had a manual then.
Yep. Like all games back then, which I miss.
Do we have Banshik? No. What is S move? Oh, stamina move. Okay, so we need to build I'm assuming that thing above us is our stamina meter.
I'm assuming.
Okay, Brain, you can figure this out. I'm gonna assume that's our stamina meter, and I'm assuming we build it by attacking. But take an educated guess there. Glorious 30 frames a second combat. Also, are the panty shots necessary?
Yes, because this is a 90s RPG.
I guess you're right. Oh, she has a boomerang?
That was easy.
Oh my god, English
I don't
dubbing.
think those count as panties. I think those count as shorts.
Oh, I thought she was wearing a skirt. That's what... What the fuck are those gem
No,
things?
most skirts are not that open up to the hip.
Oh, okay. So we get XP and then we get magic XP. That's interesting. I have no idea how the system works, so wing it we must. There's no point in resisting. Throw
Yeah,
your
that's
weapons.
just a launch.
Oh, that's Yushi.
There's no point of resisting. Oh, hold on. There's no point of resisting. Throw down your weapons and hand over your ship.
Damn it, I should have called this Sky One Piece. Motherfucker.
No, we don't know if there's a MacGuffin at the end, so...
We don't know, but knowing that this is a pirate game in the sky, there probably is one.
Who knows?
Imbeciles! What do you think that... Imbeciles! What do the two of you think you could do against the five of us? Take him out, boys! Huh. I think you miscounted. I only see 4 of you.
Dad? You came back with the milk.
I knew I should have gotten that abortion. That's terrible.
Dad, where were you? Dad, where were you? Last time I saw you, there was 3 women in your bed. I think one of them was a dude.
Wait, so was he just on the ship the whole time waiting to stage a mutiny? Wait, one of them was a I just got that.
Shut up, son, I'm by.
Son, I am like uncomfortably by, so yeah. We'll take care of these guys. Make your way to the bridge and shut down the engines. He's gonna die, isn't he?
Who knows?
Let's see, 90s RPG, Prime Heir of Dead Parents. Yeah, he's totally gonna fucking die. And when we're out of here, remember it's Captain, not Dad. Got it?
Sure, Dad.
Oh my god, that would have been a perfect opportunity for a joke there.
Sure, Dad. Tell that to Felicia after she stuck her thing up here. Never mind.
Son, we don't talk about my extracurricular activities. Remember, there's a bonus in your allowance if you keep your mouth shut.
You don't even give me an allowance.
I give you loot.
No, you don't. That's the loot I took.
Listen, just because your last piece of loot was a rusty fork doesn't mean...
You mean the rusty fork you then proceeded to use during your extracurricular activities?
Look, if a woman gets a little tetanus, that's not a crime.
I was about to say you had tetanus, but okay.
We all have tetanus. We're space pirates. So that's why
No,
Gilmore Steve
No, you would all
ill.
have scurvy by being nature pirates.
Well, no, tetanus would have been a common thing too because dirty metal.
There's a difference between scurvy and tetanus.
I know there is, but they're very similar to each other as far as like fucking up your mouth. Anyway, your dialogue.
Yeah. Hi, Captain. Hey, Micah, shall we go introduce ourselves to the captain of this ship?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's go find the bridge.
Let's go.
I love how somehow I became the dedicated girl voice and you became the dedicated pro tag.
Yeah, and it hurts my voice every single fucking time you do that.
I thought you loved doing the pro tag voice.
I do. It just gets annoying because of the fact you pick the games that have me voice constantly.
Unless you want me to voice the pro tag and you can voice the woman this time.
Nah, I'll keep up with it.
Oh, that's interesting. So you map out the dungeon as you go along. Okay. Oh, this is very old-fashioned style loading door dungeon. I played so many similar games with these kind of things back in the day. It's so empty. Well, air pirates have decided to infest my ship. I'm Alfonso, cherished son of Valua's most distinguished family. I'm also very gay. And an admiral of the Imperial Armada. Normally lowlifes such as yourselves would neither have the opportunity to bask in such greatness. Consider yourselves fortunate. Did I used to do a gay voice for, what's-his-face in Fates? Because I don't remember how I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Who's the girl? I never thought of someone of your stature would suit the kidnapping. After all, that's how my sister was here. My dad kidnapped her after he murdered her mom.
What the fuck are you talking
That's
about?
fucking dark.
I don't fucking know. Also, I voiced it already.
Ha! 37 for a rogue. However, I cannot waste any of my time dealing with you.
I'm sorry. I remember hearing rumors that you had a 1-inch dick, so I don't know why you're talking.
I have a very, very important date waiting. And no, it's not an owner hole. I simply must get going. I think I should.
Okay, then what's that hole? Then what's that hole in the?
Did you say what's the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
I simply must get going. I think I shall have you exterminated like the pest you are.
He just goes to the fucking wall and just starts dry humping it.
Okay. Oh my god, Sky Ninjas!
Oh no, not exactly Sky Ninjas, but okay.
The combat in this reminds me a lot of how, later, Dragon Quest games work, how they surround you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like the pip system from It's like the pip system from Wizard 101. We get more stamina every turn, and then we can use it on these S move attacks. Got it.
God, the fact you remember Wizard 101.
That game's fucking great now, not have it slandered.
For its time.
The fact that newer NVMEs can install that game in 2 seconds when it used to take like an hour or two to install it is crazy to me.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, the more you reminisce with nostalgia and shit, the older you sound.
It's not my fault I'm happy about the past.
A past that was 20 years ago?
Correction, that game came out in 2008, because I remember it came out when I redid my kitchen. So there. Yeah.
So me and she would have been 5.
That's 17 years ago, asshole.
So nearly 20 years.
Oh my god, Wizard 101's 17 years old. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Bitch! Alright. Hey Siri. When did Wizard 101 come out?
Saturday, January 2nd, 101.
What? Hang on. ...2008. Ow. That hurts. That hurts my soul inside.
And you were around since the OG Pokemon, which was released in 99.
Bitch, how did
At
you
least Mario's
miss?
still older than him. By like 6 years.
Sonic's older than me too. That released in 97. Fuck.
92.
Nope, 91.
Or 91, yeah.
91.
So that's still older than me then.
Yeah. The fact you were old enough to experience the turn of the millennium.
I mean, I don't remember the turn of the millennium exactly. So I feel like my consciousness didn't start working until like the year 2000.
Yes, because you saw Pokemon and you realized that would be your life's purpose.
Look, just because the only channel we used to get back then was 4Kids doesn't mean...
Oh, oh, I see. You didn't have a childhood then. I grew up with Cartoon Network.
Bitch, you grew up with cable. When I was like 4 in 2000.
I didn't have
we only
cable
had-
until I was like 8.
Yeah,
I grew up with
Disney
VHS.
XD.
Same. I didn't have cable till I was like 6 or 7. But in the fucking... When I was like... In the early 2000s, we had fucking like basic... Whatever the fuck was on whatever the fuck was on public access at the time.
Dude, I grew up with basic television, regular antenna, Bible shows. So I don't know why the hell you're talking.
Oh god, that's even worse. At least I was stuck
So I
with
don't know
shit.
why you're acting like you had it worse. I could grow up with shitty
At
Bible
least I was
stuff.
stuck with 4Kids in public access.
Yeah, it wasn't until we switched to Dish Network where we actually got the good shit. Like, for example, Cartoon Network had regular show, Adventure Time, the good stuff, not like your stuff.
Well, I think we switched to Cartoon Network around... It was around the time that their, like, classic shows went to Boomerang. They still had the... Oh my god, you don't remember what primetime was on Cartoon Network. I feel old as fuck.
No, I think I was right around the time when they stopped doing it. Like, I was able to see it once, forgot about it, because I think after that they ended it. I was near the end of the life cycle for that stuff.
Dude, if they remastered this game from the ground up, the fucking female character would be even hotter than she already is.
You know what's weirder? I think she's a teen.
Damn it.
Is it over already?
Because of course it is. JRPG tropes, everyone.
Damn it. It's always the hot ones. Don't take that out of context.
I'm about to take the shit out of context. Hey everyone, did you know JP likes to...
Don't, dude, no. I will mute your ass. How do I access the menu? How do I access, like, the item menu?
Start pressing buttons.
That's the goal here. Because we need to heal. We like have no health. Unless we're supposed to... Wait, is the item menu built into the character's status screen? That's pretty interesting for the time period.
Does it do that bullshit? Oh, no.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of like that a little bit.
I don't. I play too much Dragon Quest to hate that mechanic.
Wait,
Why can't they just put it in? Why can't they
me.
just put it in a bag like regular RPGs? Why does it have to be unique to every character?
Look, though, it lets you do that thing that took Pokemon years to let you do and heal multiple characters in one screen.
Oh, thank God.
That's pretty advanced for fucking 2001. I don't think RPGs started doing that till, like, what, 05? That's... Okay, game, you get a +2 for your UI. That's impressive. I swear this is highly regarded. It's very quirky. It's very One Piece-like.
A lot of games on the Dreamcast were very ahead of their time. Like, Sega, if they were to bring this up just a few years later, they would have still been in the console game.
The Dreamcast itself was, though. It had internet connectivity, albeit like a special service. Like, that was one of its main selling points, was internet connectivity. It had that. It had a very good lineup of games. You had Soul Calibur, Shenmue,
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. It's just...
These games.
I forget what killed it. Wasn't it just the PS2 that just dug its fucking grave?
No, it's because, well, the marketing team fucked it. Because they were promoting it as something it was never meant to be.
Also, they had a lot of consumer distrust from the Saturn.
People hated the Saturn?
People loathed the Saturn. Maybe not in Japan, but in the US, people hated it.
Why?
It was underpowered.
How,
compared
though?
to the competition.
Like the PS1 and 64?
The one problem that Sega had with the 6th and 5th generations is they tried to get their stuff on the market first, and they tried to make it as innovative as possible, but because it was rushed to market, those innovations weren't exactly good yet.
That and, well, it just wasn't the era for
Both
it.
the Saturn and Dreamcast suffered severely from that.
That and, like I said, it just wasn't the era for it. The era of that type of stuff wasn't here yet.
Also, it didn't help that the PS1 was cheaper than the Saturn and had way more games on launch.
Like Tekken, Resident Evil.
And then the PS2 came out and murdered everything on the market for, like, years.
And then Xbox 360 happened because Sony fucked up and Nintendo was doing their own thing. And then they fucked it up with the Xbox One.
There hasn't been a console that I can think of, like even the PS5 to a lot of extent, that just like stole the gaming market as of late. And I feel like that's because of how advanced PCs are now.
No, it's because that consoles are catching up so fast. And I don't mean like, oh, at some point consoles are gonna be better than PC. Fuck no, it ain't. It's more like as games are being developed, the graphical leap is becoming so low, or like we're getting much less on return, that when you get a more powerful console or a PC, it's going to be like, do you really need all this power when you can already do all this?
Well, here's the other thing too, and this is my problem with the Switch 2, and yeah, I know I'm bitching about the Switch 2, but this is actually relevant. Another problem is, like, I'll use the Switch 2 as an example, like, why would I buy a console nowadays for one game when I can have a PC and play a plethora of stuff?
Not only that, said console now is portable now thanks to Steam Deck, so that means you can play.
What?
You can play way more games plus emulation.
Like, I had two reasons to buy a normal Switch. One was I had to babysit all the time, so I couldn't be at my PC a lot like I am now. And the other was Pokemon, obviously. But now it's just Pokemon, and it's like, do I really need this when I can just buy an OLED Steam Deck used for, like, $200?
Depending on the version, you can either have, like, a lot of gigs or none.
I mean, I'd probably mostly use a Steam Deck as an emulation machine, to be honest with you. Like, because that's what I want, is a good portable emulation machine. And the Steam Deck, apparently, when do you even need to mod the Steam Deck to make it an emulation box?
No, it's basically just
ITK.
it's basically just a mini PC. That's all it is. It's
So
a
it does
mini
have its
PC.
own like software that people are making for emulators. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it has like its own OS system and everything.
Cause if I can load that bitch with a bunch of Game Boy ROMs and like DS ROMs, I'll be a satisfied customer.
Not just that, you can even play your Steam games on it. That's the whole point it was made, to play your Steam games on it. Like Cyberpunk can run on that thing surprisingly well. A lot of other games can as well.
By the way, we here at Japan Lumber 79 do not support video game emulation and piracy. Please support the official release. Ignore the fact that we're playing this on an emulator right now. Do not look at the man behind the curtain.
He's lying. Emulate, pirate your games. The companies don't care about you. Free yourself from the system.
Yeah.
A pirate's life for you and everyone and me.
Sheeny, don't make me use that Death Note I have.
He's the Shinigami.
Oh my god, you're right. So he might have a Death Note. How do I get to that chest over there?
Yeah. You can't use my old spell against me, Potter.
Oh my god, the fucking encounter rate in this is nasty.
Oh, get used to that. That's the old school type of encounter rate. Old school RPGs had a shit ton of that.
Oh, dude, I played enough old school Pokemon to know. Trust me. I like how her weapon reminds me of Sokka's boomerang sword from Avatar. 'Cause that's literally what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on my PC real quick because I'm on my phone, which I should have done earlier.
Oh, I think that this does this thing where I give everybody commands, like in Persona 2. Then it goes through the combat scene, but it's not as annoying.
Oh god, Persona 2.
The problem with Persona 2 in doing that is because it made everything look like a spreadsheet.
Yeah, that Persona. Persona 1 and 2 are in desperate needs of remakes, dude. For all three games, Persona 1, 2, Eternal Punishment, and Innocent Sin, dude. They both need it really bad.
Like, if it had a nice UI like this, that wouldn't be a problem.
Not only that, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment is mostly a reskin, so it's not like they can take forever to make it.
Like, I'm honestly genuinely impressed at this game's UI for the year it came out. Like, this is actually impressive.
Well, yeah, like I said, a lot of games at the time were very advanced on the Dreamcast, or ahead of their time.
No,
I can
that's
see why this is like
terrifying.
I can see why this is like a fan favorite for RPG gamers on the GameCube.
Like Shenmue was very ahead of its time for a lot of stuff. SC2's graphics, Sonic Adventure 2's graphics are also a bit ahead of their time as well. Like it felt like like the Dreamcast felt like a beta PS2.
Well, I was gonna say the PS2 is the console you bought at the time for RPGs, unless you like Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, the Dreamcast felt like a beta PS2. That's what it feels like. Because I mentioned earlier, it's not quite PS1, but not quite next gen either.
I feel like
You get what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like back then what you wanted was a mixture of good exclusives as well as good
Oh,
variety.
he prevents healing. Oh, that's terrifying.
And the PS2 kind of had both of those, except I had a Game Boy, so I bought a GameCube for its connectivity and stuff. Oh, who just joined?
JK.
JK.
Hey, JK. It's apparently a fan favorite RPG on the GameCube, from what I've been told. They should at least give us an HD port of this for PC. That'd be nice.
No, make it 2.5D or like 2D HD.
You mean 3D HD?
Because the
it's a
3D is
3D game.
nice, but
Okay, so attacks have a range like in Pokemon. Got it. Okay, I'm correct on how the UI works. And because I played enough video games, I know exactly how this UI works now.
Is it over already?
Can I go through this door without more people showing up? Oh my god, GameCube games never save that fast. It's only doing that because it's running on an NVMe. I mean that's this game's equivalent of mana crystals? That's a weird loading screen. I'm so used to games just like being able to go outside and inside seamlessly. That threw me off.
Old school gaming, am I right?
Oh, I am right. Or you are right. Wait, did it have me go for a loading screen to climb down a ladder to go for another loading screen? It did. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know if that's bad level design or just old games.
Old games, probably. How to do? You see now.
Your Excellency, the sun is up and the visibility is good. The preparations for your escape have been completed. Oh, this guy got a bitch out. Good work. I've finished my preparations as well. Preparations to dispose of a traitor. What? Please, Your Excellency, what are you doing?
Killing a Native American.
Killing a Native American. I cannot tell the Empress that I lost my ship to the air pirates in a fair fight. I'm going to need a scapegoat, and you'll do quite nicely. Oh wow, what a dick.
Are you surprised?
To keep my glorious reputation from being tarnished, you must be sacrificed. No, you can't do this. Fuck.
I'll never get my child support now.
Damn it, I have my pension locked in. This is my last day before retirement, you asshole. Even at death, he'll serve me well. I can't wait to tell the Empress. But Empress, my own vice captain betrayed us and allowed the air pirates on board. I could do naught but dispose of the traitor myself. So this is how Valuer treats its people. Oh, that was you, I think.
Well, now that we're taking control of your ship, we'll be taking the girl as well. There's just one more thing I need to do. See you killing unarmed man in cold blood. I can't allow you to walk away from this.
You see him splash in the ocean. By the way, guys, I'm fine. No need to start a fight on board the ship.
Draw your blade, Alfonso. You piece of shit, lip dick prick.
Ha! An uncivilized rogue such as yourself wants to challenge me? Oh, that wasn't question mark explanation point. You are worth my effort, but perhaps you'd like to meet one of my pets. Come, Antonio. Does he mean a literal pet?
I would guess yes. Is that a bull?
What is that thing?
I don't know. It's like a robot bull or something. The fuck? He's my personal war beast. I was going to leave him here, but it seems I found a use for... He's just gonna abandon his pet. Okay. Found a use for him after all. I do like this guy. He's quite the asshole. Antonio, trample the pests, and to make their deaths as painful as possible. I do like how this game's also digitizing the arenas properly. Like, it's not putting you in a void or anything. It's the actual place where you're at. That is quite impressive tech for the GameCube.
Chrono Trigger did that earlier.
Yeah, but that game's 2D, so does it really count?
Fuck yourself.
For a 3D game, that's pretty impressive for the time. Thunder of Fury. Oh,
no,
shit.
they did. They did redo the arenas. They just made it different. Yeah, they redid the arenas. They made their own arenas. They just
Wow, there is no tell for getting hit by that. Okay, fun.
What do you mean? There's no tell?
He just like straight up did it. There was no pause thing or charge thing. He just straight up hit us with it.
Oh, it does that thing where they don't explain shit. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, she critted him though. Nice. And of course, I only have 1 health potion, so this will be interesting.
Here goes.
That's a cool healing animation. We'll probably... Oh, he doesn't do barely any damage besides that 1 attack. So the only thing we could do really is attack round, guard round, attack round, guard round, and probably won't get hit by it. Is there anything you can use to heal yourself? There is not. Fuck.
Also, I checked. That girl is 17.
Oh, noted. Oh, he gets a counter attack? That's nasty. Oh, she's dead. Okay, he can apparently just do that.
Didn't do a lot. Yeah, you just gotta get lucky and hope that fucker doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guard and assume he's gonna try something. I'm just gonna keep guarding until he does it. Alright. This guy's a tutorial boss, so he shouldn't flatten us. Unless I get really unlucky. So that's damage. What? Keeps trying to give the girl a turn and then realizing, oh, she's dead. This means she's not getting any XP. That sucks. If it's going with classic video game rules.
Nope, your guess was correct.
Oh well. Bah, perhaps it was more to you than meets the eye. Well, Vice of the Blue Rogues. Well, Vice of the Blue Rogues, you will rue this day. The day you stood against the Valuant... Oh my god, why is that so hard to say? The Valuant Empire. We shall meet again.
That was a unique word, not valiant.
His thing just explodes because it wasn't gassed up properly. You coward! What kind of commander sacrifices his own men and his ship? You coward! What kind of commander sacrifices his own men and his ship to run from a fight? Well, even though he was... Oh, that's you. Or is that
Does
me?
MC have a scar?
Well, even though he was a coward with gold.
True. I suppose the ship and everything on it officially belongs to us now.
I mean, all their bases does belong to us.
Where was that from, anyways? What game?
That was from some old Nintendo RTS that was never translated right. We haven't had a catch this big in quite some time. The people back home are gonna be so fucking impressed. And look at this girl. I've never seen anyone dressed like that before. She screams healer.
100%.
Oh, that's you.
Ah, you're right. It doesn't look like she's from around here. Maybe Valiant was trying to kidnap this girl in the first place.
Probably some religious bullshit. I wonder where she's from.
Yeah, it's the Church of Scientology. That's probably it.
Maybe. Or Japan knocking Christianity for the umpteenth time in a game story.
Because for some weird reason, Japan has a weird hate boner for you know,
That.
Christianity.
It's not that they have a hate boner for religion, it's that they love nature and want it all to be balanced. And if something threatens that balance, then it should be removed.
I don't know. Every game involving Christianity is always seen as the bad guy, though. And that's not
Look at
me
you,
being
Final
religious. That's just
Fantasy
me
VIII.
being- That's not even me being
And
religious.
Final
That's just,
Fantasy
like, a weird
Tactics.
thing. It's just a weird thing I noticed in almost every RPG I find.
Well, Map Pack did a retrospective of the Final Fantasy series, and a lot of those plots are anti-religion.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese RPG plots, for some reason, to me, are always running anti-religion. and I don't know
God, shut up
why.
about it.
Okay, let's go.
God, we're just having a
Elder.
discussion. Jeez. How is she, wife?
Let's see. Her breathing's more regular now. No, wait, that's just that was just my pulse. Hold on.
Look, that's just a rigor mortis thing.
I think she'll be all right. She feels really cold though. Don't tell Bob about it because you already know how he is with corpses.
What the fuck? Okay then, apparently our doctor's a necrophiliac.
Hi, generic overhead, seeing if you're awake.
Hi, bitch!
Ow.
Wait, was that you and I talked your line?
No, no, that was you. Ow.
I actually hurt your ear there.
Yeah, because I have one ear out.
Look, she's coming too.
Where am I? Why do I feel like someone touched me, like a doctor? Oh, you're aboard our ship, the Albatross. Oh,
It's
that's
fine,
just
standard
Bob.
proctology exam.
Don't worry, he's not into living people.
Oh, that guy, he's not a doctor, he's our mortician.
Yeah, he's not into living people. Oh, that video. I've never seen the thumbnail, but I never watched it. I'm Vice.
And watch it.
Don't worry, there aren't any Volleyball troops around, so you'll be safe here. Yeah, thank you very much.
His outfit looks like a pain in the ass for anyone trying to cosplay him because of the way the sleeves are.
He looks like a twink.
No, but see how it looks like connectors to the sleeves? That looks like it's a pain in the ass to cosplay.
Oh, I hate. That's a little pet peeve design-wise for me. I hate designs that look like that sometimes.
It's cool, but it looks like a bitch to cosplay.
Yeah, it looks cool, but I'm not a fan of the belts connecting a sleeve or something. I'm just not a fan
Are
of
you
that
racist
design
against
trope.
early 2000s too many belt designs, you racist?
There's a difference between too many belts and using your belts to keep your clothing from falling off everywhere and having a wardrobe malfunction.
Sir, I'll have you know, the more belts a protagonist has, the stronger he is.
Yes, but that does not apply to Vice here, because his design is just him trying to make sure his clothes don't fly everywhere.
Haha, you don't need to oh, wait, sorry. You don't need to thank us. The Blue Rogues are always here to help people. Unless we rob you.
Mostly robbing. Also, we took your money and your gold. We took your money and your weapons.
By the way, we stole your wallet while you were asleep.
My name's Aika. It's nice to meet you. Hey, can you tell us your... Oh, that's you.
That's family. She's Aika too? We're twinsies! My name is Aika. It's nice to meet you. Can you tell me your name? Dude, I still have mucus in my throat, so my voice acting is probably sounding all wet.
My name is Fina.
We get dialogue choices in a 2000s game? Okay.
No, RE3 did that as well. And that was, I think... Oh, what is it?
Pearl, can you make sure this game doesn't have multiple endings for me?
I'll do it.
I think
I'm
it
currently
does.
trying to fight Malakath, so my hands are a bit full.
Wait,
Nope,
playing
there's no
Elder
multiple-
Scrolls?
No, he's playing
Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring.
I was gonna say Malakav's a demon in Elder Scrolls too.
You and your Elder Scrolls brain. Anyways, I think it's just you being nice. Oh, I think I know what it's doing. It's probably doing the FF7 thing where choices affect the way you, your personal relationships, but it does not affect the greater outcome of the game.
I was gonna say I don't think this game has like social links and or multiple endings.
Yeah, it doesn't have multiple endings. It just does that thing that some RPGs did where before it only has one ending, but you can influence your relationships with the characters for buffs or something.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the type of girl that would be an actual asshole, so I'm not very nice. Oh wait,
You know.
that's I'm controlling your dialogue. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me what you want to say then.
It's a great name. It's so feminine. I don't really know what to say.
Walks away, goes to the bathroom, immediately starts jacking it.
Really? You think so? Jeez, you try and compliment someone and nothing. No reaction whatsoever. Whatsoever.
Oh god, the FF8 style laugh.
It's
Game.
not even FF8.
Never do that again.
It's not even FF8.
Life, that wasn't much of a compliment. Looks like you have to learn a lot about women. Do you even know what a G-spot is? I bet you don't, you fucking meninous bitch.
I will say the
Okay,
key
well.
word right now.
Am I scare away JK again?
Am I gonna die?
Oh, yeah, she left.
He just did.
Excuse me, but I have a question. What exactly is an air pirate?
I want to know what's going on with the protagonist's face right now. Look at his face. He looks so nervous right now.
I mean, you try having to explain the fact that you're literally a criminal.
What, so you were out sailing by yourself and you don't even know what an air pirate is?
Is this plot gonna
Oh,
have a
I,
Cinderella bit
I'm
to
sorry,
it?
it's my first time traveling.
No, Sleeping Beauty. Got mixed up.
I mean, I'm mostly playing this because I want to play an RPG.
Speaking of Sega, speaking of Dreamcast games, do you think Nintendo's gonna pull another thing where they have like another Sega console on the online, on those NSO?
I'm
just
looking this up
real
possible.
fast. How long to beat Sky?
'Cause it would make sense considering they allowed Genesis of all things.
Oh dear God, this game is 43 hours long.
Not that bad.
Knowing
Compared
how
to
you
what?
two are, that's gonna equate to 86.
Give or take,
but we're
yeah.
almost- yeah, but we're almost done with Femblems. So...
Bro, if we ever play Persona 5, it's gonna be like 200 hours, give or take.
That's rookie numbers. My first playthrough was nearly 400.
Wait, what the fuck? How was your first playthrough 400? I thought I was bad with 120.
No, it's because I had a nasty habit of, because I was being a dungeon and I didn't feel like saving. I would just leave my PS4 on.
Oh,
And I would just
like
forget
how
to
did
turn
you
it off.
manage that?
That and I just took forever just doing like social links and shit.
Like both Personas 5s are about 100 hours long with extras.
No, P5 Royal is like 130, 140.
People say I take too long to play P5, but here's the thing: P5 base is about 100 hours, like with like extras.
It's just above 100, and then Royal's like 130.
Because people never factor in like loading screens and stuff like that.
Basically, air pirates are sailors that attack.
Don't worry, don't worry. We're like those anime bad guys that only attack people that are assholes.
What is with those markings on her? It looks like they drew a penis on her forehead.
Did you say that in character?
No. I'm just genuinely like.
I can imagine him just being like to Akia or Aika. Looks like they draw a penis on her head.
No, like legit. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? I can't tell.
You have to worry about us. We're blue rogues.
What the
Oh.
fuck was that?
Me belching. I was right. These guys only attack bad people. The typical anime pirates. Like, this is so One Piece coded, it's not even funny. Like, as far as, like, piracy goes. The air pirates had about it. What?
Didn't the anime come out like in '99 or something?
Manga came out in, like, 95, so...
'96 or 97.
Hey, Siri. Oh my god, this bitch is gonna kill me. Hey, Siri. Siri! Hey, Siri. When did the One Piece manga release in Japan?
Here's an answer from ForbesIdeA.com and Fandom.com.
97.
So it's almost been 30 years.
It's definitely had some One Piece inspiration in it. The Black Pirates will attack anything in the sky, especially merchant vessels and unarmed ships. However, we as Blue Rogues only take cargo from armed ships, especially the Imperial Armada. But what if said armed ship is also a transport ship with merchants on it? Because there were armed merchant ships.
Do the good old-fashioned AC-4. Force them into your crew.
That's true.
How we rob from the rich and keep the gold. But we use the gold to save people that need our help.
So Robin
they're
Hood in
Robin
disguise,
Hood.
got it. He kind of does have like a Robin Hood look to him.
All he's missing is the green hood.
It is the most 2000s ass design though, and I love it.
Well, that's why we helped you. Don't worry, we aren't trying to kidnap you or anything. Just relax and enjoy the trip.
We gonna sell you into prostitution.
We're joking. Only our mortician does that.
We weren't supposed to
Does it
tell
with
her that.
No, just kidding. It's only our mortician that does that. He does it with corpses, though.
Oh my god,
So
those
we're-
do look like penis tattoos. What the fuck? These ones on her shoulders do.
Beaten Malakath. It only took me 20 minutes.
Die, Vice. Bleh. Vice. Aika. How long are you going to sit there chit-chatting? Come to the bridge right now. Daddy's pissed. Oh no! I completely lost track of time!
Oh, well, I guess that means you have to go. Alright, Fiona, see you later. Go and get some rest.
I heard this game has a lot of like Norse inspiration. I can explain the runes that are on her.
Yeah.
It's weird that I'm getting nostalgia from this game when I never even played it. Is it just like the era, I guess?
Yeah, that and you grew up around this era.
Like, it's the first time gaming around this era.
Hello, Ashen Capital. Oh, that's a fired up tree.
Wait, what about ammunition? It's full of ammunition. We're not allowed to take any without Dad's permission. He's very strict about things like that. Yeah, he doesn't want you blowing anyone's head off. That's that room. And there, and there. There's this room here. Hey, I found the masturbation deck.
No, it's not. The reason I say it's not because there's not barely anything in there.
We just take a fucking black light to it and it's just cum all over the walls.
No, I say it's not because you would have gotten a dialogue box saying it smells funky in here.
Oh, probably. Oh, it's an actual scrolling background? That's also impressive.
Some games did that too.
This game just has nice design for its... Oh, I see what they did. They did like a flat blue texture on the window, and then they had the sky blocks like move. Neat.
No, it's what most RPG did at the time, or at least 3D games did,
I think
where they just had like a...
Well, see, that's a blue texture there.
Yeah, you're overestimating just how much Skies of Arcadia did. It was ahead of its time, but it wasn't that ahead of its time.
It's pretty impressive looking for a 2000s game. You're late, Vice. I told you that you need to be on time for your shift.
Oh yeah, then why weren't you on time when you had to pay child support?
Shut up. You know the routine.
You'd have better luck asking that question to Virgil.
You know the routine. Swab the deck,
Yep.
and they better be clean.
Yeah, but at that point, it's more like an obligation to him at this point, so why bother asking? Dad, I was only a little late. Unlike you. Who
My
never came
son
back in
will not be a
10
whiny
years.
ass bitch protagonist. Understood.
Then why did it take you 10 years to come back right at Mom's funeral?
Because I was jacking off in the crew
fucking
quarters.
dark.
For
God.
10 years?
Yes. I take a long time to finish.
Then why did those women go in there with you?
And why are they limping?
Why is there a corpse in there?
Dude, we need to show a Puro episode 1 of the dub of Ghost Stories.
Please now.
We have to. It's
Yeah, but
Please
we already,
now.
server initiation, bitch.
he already told us of his disdain for bridges, so yeah.
Fine.
It's not that I disdain them, it's that I just don't care.
So we can't haze you.
Nope.
Also dialogue.
That was you.
I already voiced it.
That's actually a very good point. Like, they will tell you that constantly in the Coast Guard. Because in the Coast Guard, they literally tell you it only takes 5 seconds to die. And that's very true. On a ship, being a little late can cost lives. And one more thing. While you are on board, it's not Dad, it's Captain. Got it?
Okay, Dick. Yeah, I got it.
We're heading home. We're heading home. The Pirate Isle. Go report to Briggs. See if he needs you for anything.
God, Pirate Isle. Tell me you could not come up with a name without telling me you couldn't come up with a name.
I gotta go talk to the writing team and kill one of the writers.
Pirate Isle, you know, right next to the King's Kingdom
And the Druid's
wait.
Forest. Yeah.
and the Orcs Mud Pits. Or the Knights Templar.
And Bruno's Bruno. I don't know.
And why'd you bring up Bruno even though we're not supposed to talk about him?
We're not. Oi, there you are.
What
I can't
the
do a
fuck?
British accent right now. What the fuck? Oi, there you are. Voice, you finally decided to join us on the bridge. Huh? Where we're heading back to Pirate Oil. You want to do the British accent thing?
Oil oil.
Oh. Oh, there you are, Vice. You finally decided to join us on the bridge, huh? Well, heading back home to the Pirate Isle.
Dude, I haven't been able to do my Scottish accent since I voiced what's his face from Fates.
I've been playing Xenoblade for a bit earlier, so I think I was able to get an idea how to speak.
Either way, JK is going to murder us later, so we should try not to butcher his accent too much.
Which Xeno?
One,
Ah,
because I do not own 2 or 3, unfortunately.
fair.
Pirate Isle's is southeast from here. Just head south first and you just pass the Valley of the Islands. It's south through the Valley of the Islands, aye?
Wait, do we actually get to pilot the ship?
Alright, let's get moving. At full speed ahead to the Pirate Isle. Look at the frame rates dipping so fast.
Lots of little Genki games used to do a lot between scenes. Boys, before we set sail, do you have any questions you want to ask me? Oh, now it gives me a tutorial. Yeah, how do I steer this thing?
Woo!
Ugh, never thought I'd hear you ask. Something like that. Nevertheless, pay close attention. Using a control stick, you can... Oh, okay. So, basic old video game controls. Got it. Ooh, that up and down is funky. I don't like that.
Is it inverted?
It's not inverted, it's just like you can easily bash into things. It's not like you have to move the right stick and left stick at the same time. Oh, you're still wounded and it didn't heal you? You're gonna be like that for a while. So I don't have any healing items. Well, that sucks for her. Run. What the fuck? Why are these things so strong? Wait, is this one of those games with random encounters where the enemies are 10 times stronger than you are?
Is it over already?
Hopefully there wasn't magic and skills I could learn for the level up menu that I just didn't learn. I got a bridge for a second. Oh, I do have magic.
Oh, that's what the S moves are. Super moves.
Oh, she could heal herself. Okay, I was gonna say, because the game didn't heal me at all. So please do that. So we don't get fucking murdered on the way home. So I'm assuming there's a shop when we get back.
Probably.
Just gonna use those. It's probably an insta-heal thing on the ship, but I don't know where it is. Also, I still don't know where the fuck we're going. He said like south or whatever. I'm assuming that's it.
You're not going south. You're going east.
Well, we found it.
Seeing the burnt round table hold is very cool. Very pretty in a very morbid way.
Hey,
She got dialogue.
Shit. Hey, Fina. How you feeling? This is about alright. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for your concern. No problem. I'm just happy to see that you're well. We're reaching the island soon. Island?
It's pronounced Island.
Iceland. We were flag on Shibber Chabber.
Sir, it's pronounced Island. Fuck, really?
I was trying to do a really shitty German language speak, but okay. Hold on, let me just recite a passage from Mein Kampf real quick. Hold on so I can get my German up.
What the fuck are you doing? Nichts ist spannend. I can't speak German.
You heard what I just fucking said.
Mein Kampf. We need to stop making Mein Kampf jokes. Jesus Christ.
What's fucked up? I'm pretty sure someone got pranked with that. You can see right over the Pirate Island.
Wow, it looks like shit. I mean, so.
I don't know how to describe the vibe. It feels like you're playing a PS1 cutscene of FF7. That's what it looks like to me.
I would have said FF8 because this looks a bit more developed than 7.
Yeah, but it feels like you're playing the pre-rendered cutscenes of FF8.
The models are very much a mixture between PS1 and PS2.
Yeah, like I said, this feels like the halfway point between the two generations. That and, well, because of Sega trying to get their games sell on GameCube, they had to do some graphical changes. Like, for example, you probably know about this, the whole thing with, like, apparently some fans bitching. Oh, he's deafened. But apparently with SA2 and the GameCube versions, fans are a bit iffy. People don't like the GameCube versions for some reason.
These guys were Arcadia? I heard people loved it.
No, it's not that. It's because it's weird graphical issues that, because the game was made for a Dreamcast and had to port it over to a much more powerful console, they felt obligated to make the game look better. The problem is sometimes it also changes the art style.
I'll have to compare the original to this one.
Just find a graphics comparison. Yeah, this feels like you're playing a pre-rendered cutscene from FF7 or FF8. You get what I mean, right?
I get what you mean. Oi, weapons, armor, gold. Now this is a great catch. One of our best yet.
So we should celebrate.
Yeah, what he said.
We made Australian pirates. Let's go.
Whoops. Probably worse so. Well, Fina, this is what we do. What do you think?
Well, it certainly looks challenging.
Challenging, huh? Well, now that you mention it, it isn't easy, but it's fun. I get to kill people. I mean, yeah.
God, the fact that Dreamcast almost sunk Sega.
Dude,
And
saying that in
enforcing
that
the third
voice is
party.
disturbing. I get to kill people.
Not that bad. We said worse in that voice.
Saying it in a plucky anime girl voice, that's very... not... That's like fucking, not Yunogasai. Like Higurashi.
What I miss?
Me making a Higurashi joke.
Then we talked about how the Dreamcast and GameCube ports games looked a bit different compared to the Dreamcast. A lot of, for example, Sonic Adventure 1 and DX.
I'd argue Sonic Adventure 1 looks better on the GameCube, because I think they used the assets from Sonic Adventure 2.
No, not quite. They used the SA2 model on the animations of SA1. Here's the problem. The animations for SA1 were iffy.
I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 is still one of the best looking games on GameCube.
And Dreamcast.
Bar none. Was it a Dreamcast title first? I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was. It was on Dreamcast first. And then ported to GameCube.
It was like one of the last games as the dying breath of the Dreamcast.
Anyway, you know that thing you do with words?
This is the underground port inside of. This is the underground port inside of a pirate isle. On the outside, this island looks like a quiet, peaceful village. But the inside of this island is where our headquarters is located.
Okay, that's actually pretty sick, not gonna lie. You make it look like a nice village from the outside, just a farming town, and the inside is a pirate den. That's cool as shit. There are armories, shops, and even a tavern inside here. Come on, we'll give you a tour. Vice! Is he just yelling all this down there?
Probably.
Come to my office immediately and bring that girl with you. And for God's sakes, bring snacks.
You know I can't do
And some
that. You're
porn.
diabetic.
Dad, aren't you pre-diabetic? Shut the fuck up. That's a myth and you know it.
So what's that black line on your neck?
Shush, child.
Black line on what?
I don't know what he's talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, if you're pre-diabetic, or at least you show signs of it, or at least you really, or more, actually no, not even that, just signs you need to lose weight. When you like eat too much junk food, you get like a black thing on your neck and your pits.
What are you talking
And
about? I'm
it's-
pre-diabetic. I don't have that shit.
That's because you. Oh,
I am diabetic. I was pre-diabetic, and I never once had that.
weird.
Just made me check my neck with my camera. I'm gonna see that on the footage later.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Why do I feel like she's just trolling me at this point?
No, it's a real thing. Look it up.
Dude, I doubt that's a real thing, unless it's something you have to
Look
see
it
under
up.
a UV
Google
light.
it right now. Like black on your neck. It's like
Fuck
dirt
off.
or
If
something.
This is real, I swear to God.
It is.
It is called acanthosis. Oh geez. Nigricanus. Why is it named that?
A dark and thick and velvety
Dark
patch on
patch.
neck, often called insulin neck, or acanthosis. Nigricon.
Or elsewhere can be
Nigricans
sign of
can be a sign
prediabetes.
of prediabetes. Huh, you're right.
Neck.
You get a gold star, she.
on.
But only one. I'm gonna give you that gold star right now, actually, 'cause it's appropriate for my background. Hang on. You get one gold star. Wait 1 second.
Alright.
Oh my god, this is gonna be funny.
The fact I knew a fact you didn't.
Yeah, you're getting a gold star. Hang on, I just gotta get this up
Holy.
real quick. Take 5 seconds.
Holy crap, these examples.
Yeah, it gets bad.
Oh my god, I'm just making you a gold star real quick for the bit because this will be funny.
This is. Whew.
I just gotta.
I never once had any of this.
It's already. Oh. Neat. It's already translucent. Thanks, Google, for actually doing my job for me for once.
Luckily, though, you can easily wash it off with like a cream or just properly hard.
Hang on 1 second. Where's my image source? Image, add source. You know, every time you give me a good faction that I don't know, you're getting a gold star. Oh, I don't know. JK was talking in chat. I thought someone was reading chat. You get a gold star. Just right there. Do you feel special now?
No.
Oh. Faith, I wonder what that's all about. Hey, the guy behind us is swabbing the poop deck. Nice.
Swabbing poop deck.
Alright, we gotta go talk to dear old Daddy Dearest. I love how before we could make stairs in video games, we just made flat surfaces with, like, pre-rendered stuff on them.
It's just so much simpler. Nowadays, a lot of AAA. Did you know that
Thank God, that's
doing
not the thing I had
animation
in
for
my eye.
stairs was a pain in the ass?
What'd you say?
That apparently making animation for walking up and down stairs is not as easy as you'd think.
Well, I'd imagine it's hard. You have to animate, like, all the leg movements and stuff.
No, that's not the problem. It's going up and stairs, like coding in the animation so that it can know if you're going up or down stairs. And it's a pain in the ass to do, apparently.
That sounds good.
Because you not only did you have to make the animations, you had to code in whether or not the character was gonna go up and play the upstairs animation, or was gonna go down and play them going downstairs animation. And it was annoying. That and doors are also a pain in the ass. It's why some indie games go for the whole just pressing A and door unlocks by itself without you touching it. Because it's just a pain in the ass animation to do.
I mean, whatever's easier, really.
Like, for example, believe it or like, for example, you know how doors, modern game devs just have the character push a door open or something?
And it just loads
That's
behind the door, yeah.
It's not easy. Because essentially you have to program the animation, program whether or not the door can go forward, the door can go back, can enemies go through the door, can you open the door while you're doing this animation, can you do the door, can you break through the door while running really fast? It's a whole thing. It's why so many game devs just opted for just pressing a button, the door opens on its own, and closes on its own. It's much easier. And it's also probably why Bethesda refuses to upgrade their engine, because they refuse to put in effort that actually requires the effort.
Surprised they have drinking in a rated T game. That's interesting.
Rated T games always let you drink.
Oh, because they're not calling it alcohol, they're calling it loqua.
Still alcohol.
Yeah, but typically games get away with it when they don't call it alcohol specifically.
So what? Uncharted got away with it, and they literally said it was beer. You have weird assumptions about the ESRB.
It's because the ESRB is just like the fucking MPAA. They will literally do shit and will rate your game M or A or not tell you why they did it.
Yeah, but usually it's telltale signs what it is or isn't.
My oh my, this place sure is full. This is our tavern. They serve all kinds of drinks here. Nectars, juices, loqua, puss. Just don't ask for the special sauce, you know.
Yeah, mine looked very syrupy for some weird reason. And he threw it on my face for some weird reason. I got pink eye from that.
Pink eye.
Excuse me, but what exactly is loqua? What? You really don't know what loqua is? I don't know exactly, but it used to be a really good tasting drink of some kind. Sister, that shit'll get you fucked up.
Sister, that is the highest quality booze on the shelf.
it'll get you fucked up in no time.
Have you ever had an Italian house drink? Those things are fucking crazy.
No, because I don't want to drink most of the time. I only wanted to drink for the meme, and that was it.
I'm assuming since these kids are 17 that it's not actual alcohol. Oh yeah, it isn't alcohol. It's just a juice. Interesting. You want to share a bottle of Merlot with us? It's made from loquat berries and moonstones. It's just a juice, but it tastes great. No. We don't have time to fin around and get drunk right now. We have to go talk to the captain. Her alcohol tolerance is so low that juice makes her drunk.
Why? Am I not supposed to be here?
Well, the captain's always getting on our case for being late and stuff, so I really don't want to get in any more trouble today.
Yeah, my dad can get pretty worked up when he's mad. We didn't want him to have a heart attack now, would we?
You know, now that I look at the protagonist again, he kind of looks like he's Captain Crunch's kid. Just with the outfit.
Yeah.
You're so mean to your dad, you know. That Vythe. Come on, we should probably get going. Your dad's waiting for us. Calling it right now, his dad's gonna fucking eat shit at some point. Yeah, so they aren't drinking alcohol. That's interesting. Like, where's the actual bar itself? Is this all pre-rendered? The way this game does doors and stuff like that, it reminds me of the Ocarina of Time remake.
Don't talk about it or else they'll remove it.
What do you mean?
You know, because it's Nintendo, and you just said Ocarina of Time remake.
Ocarina of Time remake.
Great, now Nintendo's gonna shut it down now.
No, they won't. You're overreacting.
Dude, Nintendo's done it for the last two.
Because I mention one of their games. I mention Pokemon all the time.
Here's the problem, you mentioned fan games that are dead, not fan games that are still up.
That's not a fan game. That's for the 3DS.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other remake that a fan.
No, you're the one who blabbed it. What time am I going for the 3DS?
Dude, because my mind is completely forgotten about the 3DS remake. Not gonna lie.
We're gonna need health potions like yesterday. So if you have those, I will take 10 of them. Also gonna take some magic stuff. And then I'm assuming cures all adverse effects on one ally, except... Oh, you don't have revives? Oh, you shit, bitch.
It's funny. Funny.
I don't know. There's no crafting in this, is there?
I'm not aware of, no.
I'm just gonna
We didn't
say-
really get crafting systems until, like, PS2. Even then.
And the other guy sells weapons, I presume, right? You sell weapons and you sell armor. Probably should have bought some weapons and armor, but we're fine. We just get absolutely murdered. I love how there's an entire, like, base inside of, like, what looks like a farming town. That is, like, really neat. That's some fantasy cool shit right there.
Pins and needles.
What'd you do?
I got pins and needles.
So I can force this to run at 60, but I'm not doing that, because I think this game's meant to run at 30.
No shit.
That up real quick, because some GameCube games did run at 60.
That would be impressive and exceedingly rare.
So, with emulation, you can boost it to 60.
But it's not meant to.
Yeah, we don't need a crashing situation like Fire Emblem. I can override the GameCube CPU. I can overclock the GameCube CPU. That's fun. I'm not gonna do that because that'll cause issues. Hey, Daddy Dearest, we found your office.
Vice and Ike are reporting for duty. Rafina, like you requested.
That is a massive, I forget what that thing is. I think it's a yeah, it's a sextant. It's for measuring angles. Thanks, Ninja Sex Party.
Is it? You're not gonna hate me for this. I'm not really a fan of their music.
Yeah, you don't have to be. I haven't listened to it in forever. I haven't listened to any new albums. You're a little late. I'll let it slide this time. Come on over. Young lady, I am Dine, the captain of the Blue Rogues. There are a few questions that I want to ask you. Will you answer them for me?
Of course.
I've been sailing the seas for a very long time, but I've never come across anyone wearing clothes like yours. What country are you from? And why were you traveling alone out there? Cat and Dime, you worry too much. Finnish is a normal girl. Silence, Aika. Women aren't allowed to speak in here, asshole. I am the captain here. It is my duty to protect the safety of my family and crew.
No, I am the captain now.
I knew you were gonna fucking do that. Damn it. I still haven't seen that fucking movie.
It's too easy not to.
It was in every
How can I
trailer for
not?
that.
How can I not, man?
If this girl is a danger of any sort to you, or any of my men, I cannot let her live.
Huh?
But...
No, those are things you sit on.
Finna, it's your turn to speak. Dots. Finna.
I cannot say.
Why is that? Is it because we are air pirates you don't trust us?
No, has nothing to do with it. I thank you all with all my heart for saving my life. I cannot tell any living soul about the purpose of my quest, even if it means sacrificing my own life. I have no intention of endangering any of your lives. If you believe anything that I say, please believe this.
Pissed off Dots. Alright then. Huh. Looks like I lost this one. I understand your dilemma, and I can see in your eyes that you're true to your word. Men, ready the Norian circle jerk.
That doesn't work here.
It doesn't. I just wanted to get a pro's reaction to that one.
God, that was a joke I started too.
It really was.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I remember you were like talking about something like trying to make a joke, and I'm like, yeah, it's just like one big old Norian circle jerk, and then you just started, then you lost your shit. Awesome.
I understand your dilemma, and I can see in your eyes that you're true to your word. Men, cancel the Norian circle jerk.
Why? Because we have no Norians here.
Norian's about 50,000 miles away. Fuck.
And are on a different planet and franchise altogether.
Shit. Although we are air pirates, we also have a strong sense of humor. I mean honor. That's what I meant. We do not need to divulge the details of this quest. Understand that you now have my trust. Be careful that you don't lose it.
Immediately loses it like 10 seconds later.
Also, your virginity. It's also very important. Like, we have some really freaky fuckers on this.
17, base. Sir. She is 17.
Captain Dine, thank you. Oh, it's you.
Captain Dine, thank you kindly. I will not disappoint you.
Weiss, Aika, bring the girl Finna topside and give her a tour of the village. Just, don't show her the secret sex dungeon. It's my private hangout.
Now that's more oh, it's you.
Now that's more like it. I love your secret sex dungeon. I mean, yeah.
We are children.
We are.
Yeah, but he's worse about it than you are, she.
Yeah, but he has the autism excuse. I'm just an idiot.
I'm just an
That, and he thinks more of his dick.
Hold on, my charger. Be right back. Way to go, Dad. You're the best, even though you cheated on Mom God knows how many times.
Son, would you stop bringing that up? It was one time. And it was with the maid.
Over 10 years?
Look, I can't help it if I hired a hot blonde maid.
Then why'd you hire a hot blonde mage?
Maid, sir. And she passed all the screenings.
Then why'd you still flirt then?
You know, the very intimate screenings.
Everyone saw that, Dad. That was gross. For example, why'd you ask her to poop in your mouth?
Son?
That is not one of the tags we need to dredge into.
Oh, that's too gross even for me, you dipshit. Ew. That is one tag I regularly avoid is scat, you disgusting fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I figured out how to outgross you, you dick.
Add scat to the list of things that grosses me out aside from weird body horror stuff.
And necrophilia.
Well, that too.
Any logical mind would be grossed out by necro.
So there was this guy that, this wasn't necrophilia, but there was this dude, or there was this mortician, right? Who, this one guy who was a notorious rapist was killed in prison. And what this mortician did is he cut his nuts off and his dick and stuck him in his mouth. I feel like that's justified.
Why did he put them in his mouth?
Dude was a fucking disgusting child rapist. He deserved it. At least his corpse
I know,
deserved
but
it.
why put the guy's balls in his mouth?
You know, statements.
Yes, because statements makes all the sense.
I don't know. This was an interesting news story. It's not Dad, it's Captain. I swear to God I should have had that abortion. I mean, how many times do I have to remind you? You're excused. Don't be late for dinner. We're having stew. I think we lost she again.
Please not let it be the stew we made from the pea of the maid.
Don't diss my literal pea soup. Dad, you're supposed to put peas in it, not your actual pea. Oh.
No wonder you threw up over and over.
No wonder half the crew now has syphilis.
Don't think that's how that works.
Nah, that shit can
Pretty
spread
sure
through
that's
bodily
through
fluids.
actual-
That's how you catch syphilis.
I thought for certain that involved getting pounded, but okay.
It does, but how do you think it spreads if you're getting pounded? It's bodily fluids. It's why HIV spreads through like both sexual contact and blood. I like the little misty effect it's got going on. Vice, go on ahead. I have to stop by my house for a second. This game has a lot of cutscenes in it.
Why? What's wrong?
I just want to freshen up. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. See you at your house. She wants to probably take a bath and stuff.
No shit.
Oh, this is cool. God, old video game geometry. Just the fact that we add these sharp corners and all this. It was just acceptable for the time. I think GTA 5 is gonna break like all the sales records again.
I mean 6, and most
GTA
likely.
6. You gotta boot up GTA 6 and it's just GTA 5 remastered. Again. I'm assuming we find these kids, we get an award, a reward. Found you! I am the best hide and seeker of all time. I'm not, but I like to think I am. We've been playing for an hour? Why does it feel like we've seen mostly cutscenes?
Because RPGs are mostly cutscenes in the beginning.
I'm aware. I'm doing the whole thing where you talk to everyone in town for items, as per usual.
Yeah.
RPG brain activate. So we have to find all these children, we'll give you an item.
What you're doing right now is giving me early Wind Waker vibe.
Ah, there's a bunch of healing potions in this chest here. Son of a motherfucker. You know how much gold I wasted? These children suck at hide and seek.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the one kid's probably up that one ladder thing. I'd live in a little pirate town like this. Looks comfy. I like when you interact with stuff, though, it gives you, like, lore about it. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this is 100% meant to be an in-between gap between PS1 and PS2. Like, the way the geography works for the models is very PS1, but the texture quality feels like it's PS2. I don't know how to feel about it.
It's probably just whatever engine this game is running on.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I'm like my brain is like thinking, oh, if I look at this, it's gonna be like at a glance. I like think, oh, PS2 game, but then once I realize what it is, like, oh, that's Dreamcast.
It does do that whole ladder loading screen thing.
They
Oh my
wanna
god,
do
how big is this ladder? Holy shit.
seamless load times, brother.
Hell yeah.
Big enough you could probably make a lot of dildos from it.
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm now confused. What? Wait, is kid really not up here? My game logic told my brain that this kid would be all the way up here. Apparently not, unless I'm terrible at hiding.
Maybe you need to find a certain one for another to spawn up there.
Well, I found 2 of them already, and there are only 3 kids, so. God bless newer games that let you have a speed climb down ladders. Holy shit, this is obnoxious. You can tell your whole life story while going down this ladder.
That's not nearly as long as the MGS3 ladder cutscene, but it's
Found you,
close.
motherfucker. Is that all the children's? There's a ladder cutscene in MGS.
The one you missed last time? Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, it was a ladder cutscene that you missed, and I kept telling you to watch, but then you were playing Diablo.
I like Diablo.
Diablo is a franchise that's long since lost its luster. MGS3 has never.
Yeah, because Kojima, cinephile that he is, make
Probably
sure
just
his
crashed
stuff
the game for his
great.
He makes sure his games can age well, mostly. Except Metal Gear Solid 1. That
It's
one.
funny how loading times are so quick now. We assume that when when an old game does this, it crashes.
Oh, I see the lag dips on Discord. What the hell was that?
It's an old game. I
Same
doubt
way
the
your
frame rate is
shit works.
consistent. I'm sorry, Sheep. Old games couldn't keep a consistent frame rate. Though this is only running at like 480p on a 180 Super, so you'd think it would just not lag.
Doesn't look like 480p.
It should be?
Doesn't look like 480p. Didn't you say you upscaled it to 1080?
Oh, does the game reset when I go in a place? It does. Motherfucker. Okay, so they'll all be
Apparently-
outside here then.
Because it looks like 1080p.
Alright, you're over here. You're terrible at this.
Are you talking to yourself?
No. You're here. Now, where's Kid in red shirt? I will find him, and I will kill him. He's the sacrifice that the island demanded. Oh, lost.
Children's
Never-
sacrifices is never okay.
I was making a lost joke, but you know.
I don't
I
think
have
we're old
never
enough to have
seen
seen
Lost, so
Yeah,
I haven't
we're
seen
not
Lost either. I just know the memes. No, you'd be old enough. That show came out in like 2006.
Yeah,
I would have
but
been 3.
Oh,
We also
basically, plane full of people crashes on this island. The island's like infected by some shadow virus or some shit, and all this weird shit keeps happening.
and the ending apparently sucked like dog shit.
That's pretty much. I feel like most shows are doomed. Like most TV shows are doomed to have a shitty ending.
Is it like they're long running, especially?
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's just a thing in our brains that when we see a show we like end, We're gonna say that ending's bad regardless if it's good or not, because it's just like we want the show to continue and not to end.
That's not the problem. It's how do you end a series that's built itself so long? Like The Walking Dead, for example. That show's been going on for 10 years. But when it finished, was it a good ending? Kinda, I think. But it still left a hole.
But if we're gonna talk
like when,
perfect TV
it's
show
like
endings, Avatar: The Last Airbender is up there.
yeah, but it didn't really go for that long compared to like some TV shows that go on for like decades.
It went on for like a solid 4 years. I think BoJack Horseman's ending was pretty good, except it sucked because they wanted one more season. And they couldn't get it. They still had stuff they wanted to do with BoJack, so they kind of had to just like make an ending and cut his story short. Which blows, but they did what they had to.
Which I think you mentioned this multiple times.
Probably.
No, he hasn't actually.
Oh shit! For once he didn't. For once, it's something new he was talking about.
Where is this little shit?
Because usually you talked about BoJack before, and it was always about how they was going to do one more season. You never talked about the ending.
Yep.
Basically, in the ending, he ends up going to jail for what happened with Sarah Lynn and trespassing. And it's what he needed, honestly, to rehabilitate himself, because he was never going to do it without, like, help.
Yeah, at that point, it's literally needs like an intervention. At that
And
point.
everybody's lives improved when BoJack went to jail, because at that point he had essentially, like, alienated everybody he used to hang out with. But it was for the betterment of everybody at that point.
Including BoJack?
Including himself. Like, the whole thing with BoJack Horseman is it's just about a toxic person. That's the whole thing. And the whole theme is, can toxic people become better people?
Normal. Yeah, like I remember there was a scene that I had seen it was a clip I found where it was like his daughter was talking to him and was like, "Do you hate me or something? Is that why?" And it's like, "No. You see, it's never about you, honey. If I'm being shitty, that's because I'm shitty. It's always like it's a me thing that I hate you. Never about you or something like that."
Oh my god, I forgot he had a daughter.
Where it was like he was on the curb and he would just like sit down and just think. And he was just like talking to his daughter about that, and it's like, look, if I do something shitty, that's because I'm shitty, but know that it's never because of you, essentially. So even at that point, I think that was like probably him realizing he is toxic and shitty, or he always knew he was, but he's not gonna let anyone think that they're the reason for it.
I mean, I feel like Todd said it best with his best line. It's not the drugs or the shitty things you did when you were a kid.
Which you have repeated multiple times.
Because it's the best scene in that fucking show.
And you repeated it multiple times.
If he has, I don't remember it.
I think this was before you joined.
I think the most heartbreaking person that he cut from his life was Todd, though, because
Todd was sort of like the one keeping him grounded, and then
Todd didn't realize that BoJack was using him for a long time, and when he did, and when that all came to head, like, BoJack essentially fucking spiraled worse than he ever had.
They should have made his head a donkey then, if he was being a real ass.
You can have it. I mean, I think the best animal joke they ever told was the albino rhino gyno.
What the fuck?
It is very, very self-explanatory. A albino rhino who is a gynecologist. It is one of my favorite fucking jokes from the entire series. Because every time they bring up the gynecologist, because this one character wants to have a kid, right? And every time they bring him up, they're like, "Oh yeah, the albino rhino gyno," and someone's like, "Oh, the albino rhino gyno." It's fucking my favorite gag. Look it up right now. It's one of my favorite gags from that show.
Hold on.
Just look up BoJack Horseman, the albino rhino gyno.
The albino. Fuck.
It's my favorite damn gag.
The albino rhino. Albino rhino. Found it. Hold on. I'm watching it.
Don't get impatient, character. I'm watching a walkthrough. So apparently I'm missing an item if I don't do this. Bitch, I want that item.
Imagine if he waits too long, he just hops off screen like Sonic and Sonic CD.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Hold on. The albino rhino guy, no. Slap my salami, the guy's a commie.
Dude, Bojack was the best.
Is it like some weird tongue twister? Oh my god, Family Guy parodied Bojack.
They did a few times. Oh, so the dog's hiding. I have to find the dog. Okay, that's why I didn't find it. Got it. Because I searched this entire town for these fucking children. Yeah, this is definitely running at a higher resolution than normal. So, what did you think of the albino rhino gyno?
I'm trying to find it. It's so hard to find.
Yeah,
you need
but
to give me specific.
I'm trying to remember the specific scene.
Found it!
The albino rhino gyno. I love him. He is great.
Dude, a pink cat said it. And it's like a pink cat lady. It's like the albino rhino gyno. Not if you're our last albino rhino gyno on the planet.
It's one of my favorite puns in the entire fucking show.
Well, I'm the only albino rhino
Rhino
gyno that I know.
Oh my god, I love it. When I said albino rhino gyno, you're like, what? Okay, so if I go to the captain's room, I think in his quarters there's a bookshelf that I can get an item from. Look, it's not just the albino rhino gyno, he's the albino rhino gyno.
Can dancer who contracts cancer. What the?
Dude, Bojack loves its, see why I tell you that
Interesting.
Has-Been, despite having their writers, is not as funny? Because it's not.
Yeah, it loves its tongue twisters.
Like, Bojack actually works for its dialogue to where Has-Been's like, we're just gonna curse over and over again. That's funny, right?
Yeah.
Well, part of Has-Been is that it's trying to appeal to certain audiences, so...
AKA teenagers and kids who think they are.
The show's
grown-ups
rated
watching.
A, so it wouldn't be appealing to teenagers.
Yeah, but here's the thing: a lot of kids watch Has-Been, and you already told me how you don't like it when kids watch Has-Been.
Oh, don't be silly. It's been a long time since we had guests. I guess I'll have to finish cooking dinner. Go outside and have some fun. I'll call you when it's ready.
Like a Vice has a like a loving family, and he just
Hey,
is
guys.
wasting his life being cold.
Sorry I've kept you waiting. I was just fixing my hair and, oh my god. I had to take, like, the big brush to my pubic hair, man. It was a bush down there.
I'm already at 4 tiles, man. Don't give me 5.
For what now?
I've been checking off stuff, trying to do a bingo shit in my head.
You had a pubic hair joke specifically on your bingo. What?
Nope, it was specifically JP said something out of pocket that's somehow sexual in nature.
Can we kill this bingo bit? It's not even funny anymore. Hey, the fun fast
It wasn't
beautiful.
funny
You want
for
to go
you
check it out?
because you were the one expense.
It's not funny in general, though.
No, it was funny the first time.
Anyway, sheet dialogue.
Well, we still have some time before dinner. Why not?
Is it gonna warp me up there? Because I still have to check our dad's room for stuff. Unless it meant his room inside of the base. Okay, I guess I meant his room inside the base then.
Why is there... I was about to say, why is there no roof on his house? Then I remember it does that thing where it unrenders the roof.
Yeah, it's not loading the, it's not loading it as a cell like Oblivion does, or a new location cell. It's loading it as still in the same location, just, you know. Which, smart for a PS1 style game.
Dreamcast.
This game is, like, so technically impressive. For its time. Because this is like the interim of PS1 and PS2. And it's not even like using common loading tricks either. It's kind of what I miss with a lot of like games is they had to like work around their hardware limits, so they came up with a lot of loading tricks and stuff. Games don't really do that nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I say that, but there's that one loading trick that absolutely infuriates me, which is the thing where someone's going through like a fucking brush or something really slowly. I hate that. Monster Hunter World does that all the time.
What does it do all the time?
You know how someone will push through a brush or like trees really slowly in modern games to load the area?
Oh,
That is
bullshit.
infuriating. Like, oh, there's a ladder behind it. Okay, I see. So I could have just discovered that item without doing the hide and seek thing. Someone needs to teach this kid how to slide down ladders.
No shit, dude.
There's a few items there, but how do I get there? Like, it says there's wind coming from behind the bookshelf, but how do I get behind the bookshelf? Is there a way through here? Climbing up the ladder infuriatingly slowly.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, there we go.
Wah, wah.
I climb down this ladder here. This game likes its ladders.
Pretty sure if it had turtles, it'd like those too. Actually, I
Oh, it
might.
said it was an item, but I only got gold. Now I'm confused. Climbing back up the ladder. Hey, Dad, you might want to get that bookshelf renovated. I'll just search all the other houses now before I go up to the lookout thing. I am enjoying this game despite it being a lot of dialogue and shit. The fact that this has somewhat of a proto day and night cycle too is impressive.
You
Did
know
old
what's
games
fucked up?
have
I have
that?
you know what's fucked up? I have a coupon for a monitor that's $200 some, and I only need to pay $210 for it Kinda.
What kind of monitor?
It's a 4K 120 44 hertz monitor.
I might get a 2K ultra wide. There's some nice ones.
Yeah.
Lucky you, you can actually afford one.
Oh,
I
I can't
can
afford
actually,
it.
I
I
just
just
need
want to get one.
Yeah. Although, surprisingly enough, because of, you know, tech getting better, 144 monitors are becoming cheaper to buy. Oh, and while I'm at it, I gotta buy another stick of RAM so I can properly, finally, after months, post that Undertale
Wait,
video
you still
because it's
haven't
already
done
finished.
that? I literally worked it out with my brother to get you some RAM for cheap, and you ignored me and said you bought it already, you liar.
It slipped my fuck. No, I got a DDR4 instead of a DDR5, and I got to
Oh.
return it, and I barely realized it was DDR5. Luckily, though, I'm probably gonna. You need because the thing is, I was gonna buy it, but then
Speaking
it
of
slipped
your
my mind.
RAM, I did learn something, and I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
So, with DDR5 RAM specifically, I see why they did one stick and one stick only.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, when you multi-channel DDR5 RAM, it gets slower.
What?
I don't know why it does this either, so I would just buy a bigger single stick than what you have. And not dual
Or do
channel
I
it.
bite the? Do I bite the bullet and buy 3 sticks?
No, 3.6 wouldn't work, first of all. That's not how RAM works. But,
No, I mean like No, that's not what I mean. Like buy an extra 3 sticks so I can have 4 sticks.
well, apparently multi-channeling it only makes it slower, so I would just buy... How much RAM is in there right now?
16 gigs.
I would just buy a 32 gig stick of DDR5. Because that is...
Ironically enough, I have like 6 ports.
And buy, like, Corsair or something. Don't buy, like, some cheap brand.
I got T-Force. Also, I got like 6 slots of RAM on my motherboard, so... Is that too much, or is that...
slots? That's something I never heard of.
Hold on, let me check. Let me see if I'm right.
Usually,
Yep, it's 6
it's
slots.
max of 4. Right,
There's like 4
so-
slots, and another 6, and another 2 on the bottom of my RTX.
Okay, I think that
graphics
dual channel
card.
thing's a myth because you can only get 32 sticks in dual channel.
Yeah, so I'll just get another 16 gig stick, I guess.
There is a set of 2 16s for 32 gigs of RAM.
Are they DDR5?
They are DDR5. They are 10813 because it's quality RAM and not shit. And it is 6,000 megahertz, which if you're gonna upgrade your RAM, I go for something like this, man, because you don't want to buy like cheap stuff.
Yeah, it checks out.
I'm not trying to like rope you into something expensive. I'm just saying in general.
Oh no, shit, I believe you. It's just that, yeah, that, and I need to actually have the confidence to finally put that SSD in my PC, because I have like an SSD for my PS5 I want to put in there, because I got a 4TB one for my PS5, but I'm paranoid because there's so much shit blocking the SSD port that I'm afraid that if I remove it, I'm gonna lose all my files, and I got to reinstall everything, and it's a pain in my ass.
Going for... Wow, I've been going for 2 hours. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Your dialogue.
So beautiful.
This game has a very slow start, I noticed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think most RPGs do.
I love it up here. So especially back then. So peaceful. I come up here to relax and watch the sunsets.
Can you imagine a modern day like remake of this? Like keep it the small scale that it is, but just like instant loading screens and all that. That would be amazing.
Update the graphics where need be.
Yeah, like maybe update the character models a little bit. Like keep the classic feel, but just like update the textures and stuff essentially.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, what you want a remake remaster sort of deal.
Like keep the classic feel, just like update the frame rate, the textures, you know.
Yeah, remake remaster deal.
Kind of how they did for Oblivion, like they kept the old feel of it, but they redid the textures and the models and everything.
And they also.
You're
added
literally
some
describing a remaster.
No, but they kept the game
No.
engine and everything completely the same.
They have No, here's the thing. They have creation in the back end and Unreal in the front end.
Yeah, and that's how
where-
they did it, and they essentially made the same game just prettier.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. They added some animations. They didn't build it from the ground up. Fuck no, that would have taken fucking forever. They essentially, it's a remake remaster sort of deal. Do you know about Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core?
Isn't the same company doing another remaster for a game that everyone's excited for?
MGS3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told me that.
Yes, and I'm hyped for it.
They're pretty good at their damn jobs.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It's like, give these guys the money and the manpower, and they can pump out a pretty good game. I'm assuming it's coming to
Yeah.
Xbox too, considering the company.
Actually, they did the Ghostbusters game, by the way.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, you got dialogue, man.
They voiced it already.
Oh, you did? When I'm... Oh,
When
that's
I'm up
useless.
here, I often wonder what lies beyond the sky, beyond the sunset, beyond the blue. That's a Grand Blue reference.
Is it?
Might have been too early for that.
No, Grand Blue was actually 2016.
What would you call a remaster of this game? Skies of Arcadia Legends R, I guess?
Well, I mean, they could pull a
It would
Shenmue.
depend on what you add to
Or
it.
just Skies of Arcadia R.
Because Legends adds more content because it's a GameCube port and they had much better hardware to work with.
Or call it Skies of
Oh,
Arcadia LR. I think that would work.
Beyond the sky. Some say they're monsters. Others say there's a maelstrom that blows ships away, pulls them in, never again, and they'll never see them again.
See, it feels like this is like the... You know how Final Fantasy 13 was the outside world everyone's afraid of? This feels like that outside world.
Yeah. Dude, I'm scared because my mind's been thinking, after I beat Persona, I'm gonna do FF13. But then I remember it's FF13.
I am not letting you drag me through FF13. Your ass is doing that alone? No. That is a hard
do it with them.
no.
I don't know much about FF13, so I would do it with
The
them.
story's
the
good,
first
the
10
gameplay is absolute dog shit.
First 10 hours of FF13 is a literal hallway. I'm not joking.
Mm-hmm.
Like the entire first disc is a hallway.
All you need to know about FF13 is they were experimenting with the real-time combat engine, and it's fucking terrible. Like, it gets
Then
better
the
in
on-
2 and 3, but oh my god, 1's gameplay is just atrocious.
No. 2 is just a better version of 1's combat, and then 3 just straight up almost embraced
I will
action
say,
RPG
though, the
combat,
graphics are still impressive and hold up well.
which is why I'm all for a trilogy remaster if Square's willing to do it.
It would just need, like... Doesn't even need a graphics overhaul. It just needs, like, some frame rate adjustments.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't even need a graphics overhaul because the art style is gorgeous. Like literally,
it was the
the
first
game was
to
ahead of
have
its
realistic
time.
faces.
Yeah, not only that, it was one of the how do I say this? It's graphically still holds up today. Hold on, when did FF13?
Like, to put it in
Hold on.
perspective, it took a generation where faces still looked like they were made of clay and made them realistic.
FF13.
I miss when I was 18. My body still worked at the time, minus a broken pelvis.
FF13. It came out in 09. Jesus. Games back then were still trying to. FF13 came out in 09. Games were still trying to figure out how to make faces.
And they're like, Square Enix is like, hold my fucking beer.
Yeah, you say what you want about Square, all you want. You cannot deny their graphics are top tier.
Oh yeah, anyway. Dialogue, sir.
Want to know what's out there?
I mean, the Final Fantasy games are half movie, half game. They've always been that way.
Yeah, but the gameplay is really fun though. Besides, I'm not giving up on anything without giving it my best shot. Someday, captain of my own ship. Go beyond the sunset and I'll see what's out there.
Look, I'm telling you, his dad's gonna fucking die.
Oh, 100%.
Like, Come on, Japanese 17-year-old protagonist wanting his own ship. Either he's gonna sneak off in his own ship or his dad's gonna croak.
I would guess the first.
Yeah, because this is before that era of RPGs where they just started killing off the parents.
I mean, Disney's been doing it for years at this point.
Yeah, it's because it's Disney.
Yeah, but that ain't Disney.
I will never not knock Disney for doing that, though.
Oh, no, 100%. They
Technically,
seem to be
the only
allergic to
characters
parents.
that have full parents were their 101 Dalmatians.
And that's because it's technical.
The more I think about it. Wow, I bet if you could go beyond the sunset, the sky would look even more beautiful.
I should, this is reminding me a lot of Granblue, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Hey!
Hey!
It's reminding you how to train your dragon, too.
The only thing they're missing is the fucking Bahamut dragon, and that's it.
That was a moon. Oh, that's you.
That was a moonstone.
You think we can get an Umbreon?
Fuck off.
I don't think that's how that works in the games. And
My
tabletop,
Pokemon
maybe.
joke went right over both of your heads.
A moonstone?
No, I just thought of it more literally.
Also, I don't know the square to your bingo board. No, they got the South Tower!
There's number 5.
That's Sheeny that usually makes the terrorist jokes, not me.
What? I missed it! Ah, fuck! I was looking at my other screen!
It's Sheeny that makes those. You can't count that towards me, asshole.
Yeah, I like this newer Pearl.
No,
This
random
Pearl's-
outcry of whatever. That was number 5.
I like this newer Pearl. This Pearl is sassy. I love him. They were rubbing off on him.
We are. No, I think you're.
No, you're just cracking open my shell.
It's been a long time since we've seen a moonstone fall.
Last time that happened was in
Was it
01,
the
September
meteorite?
11th. No! Bad sheet. Don't make me get the squirt bottle. We
Okay.
really shouldn't be making Middle Eastern jokes with the whole Iran war going on.
Even better!
I would get it. I'm trying to reach somewhere.
That's right. You've heard of moonstones before, right?
Yeah, one of them.
They can cut through steel
One of the-
beams.
Yeah, one of them hit O.J. Simpson.
No, there was one poor bastard that literally died via falling meteorite. Like a tiny ass meteorite hit him so fast it was like a bullet going through his head.
Poor bastard.
Thank you, 100 Ways to Die, for giving me a new fear in life. 1,000 Ways to
And
And
Die.
for once, it wasn't Final Destination.
I mean, the chances of that happening are 1 in 1 billion. So.
Yeah, like how unlucky do you gotta be for that shit? to
Yeah, literally
happen, dude?
smashed through. He was sitting in his armchair. It smashed through the roof of his house, through his skull, and the dude just died on the spot. Like, does the world just hate you? Like, what the fuck? God's like, God just like was
Fuck that
playing
dude
League
in
of Legends and he
particular.
dropped it. Or God was playing Fortnite and he dropped in the wrong place.
Yeah, he went through a man's skull and now he has covered in brain.
I mean, God was playing Plague Inc. on hard mode like 5 years ago. You know how many
Nah, it
times
would
I
have been
made
easy
that
though,
joke during
considering we
COVID?
went straight into lockdown.
What?
Considering we went straight into lockdown, that was easy.
No. Have you played Plague Inc.?
No.
So the harder the difficulty, the quicker you go into lockdown, and the more stealthy your virus has to be. It's a really fun strategy game, but you're pretty much just sitting there waiting for time to pass, so that's why I don't stream it, even though I like it.
Good time waster.
They're pieces of rock that fall from the moons. They usually crash land on the islands. They're a really powerful source of energy, too. Also, I carved one into a dildo once, and it was amazing. I felt the universe inside of me, and it was awe-inspiring.
Did you eat that
That was one of the
moonstone
most
and you
fucked
were
up
high?
sentences I've ever heard.
Weren't
I've
you,
made
like,
plenty
high?
of dildo jokes before.
Yeah, but hearing that you feel the universe inside of your cunt is not one I would expect.
Hey, we don't have
That
JK on
is-
stream right now. We can't say
That is a fucking sentence. I barely realized what you just said. That is a sentence and a half.
I'm clipping that.
What
later.
the fuck did you just say?
I said, and I quote, I made one of those moonstones into a dildo once, and I put it inside of me, and I could feel the whole universe inside of me. It was the most amazing thing ever. You should try it.
Instant climax. Just her brain
Instant-
turned to mush.
Just that one scene from Madoka Magica's opening where she's like naked and hugging the moon.
That and I'm sterile because that was a moon rock, therefore covered in radiation. So now I'm sterile now.
That's one like honest worry that they have with like sex in space, because you can't just like take you can't just like take off your spacesuit to have sex if you get radiation in the mix.
Oh, yes, I know moonstones. But my first time seeing a moonstone actually fall from the sky.
But so you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, we trying to recover the moonstone. Let's go first thing tomorrow.
No, I was thinking we go on a panty raid at the captain's house, but that works too.
Don't. You've
What?
seen, no, believe me, you don't want to. I've seen too much. You know what that man hides.
You know what that man hides. You know the panty raid episode of SpongeBob is banned?
Wait, there's a what?
There. Oh, you wouldn't have
There's a
seen
what?
it because they banned it. So there was an episode of SpongeBob where they go out for a night on a town with Mr. Krabs, and one of the things they did in that episode was rob Mr. Krabs' mother's panties, and that episode was banned because of it.
Oh my god, I know what episode you're
It
talking
used to
about.
air all the time when I was little, but now it's banned and it's bullshit. It's like that episode's innocent still. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but what's innocent? Yeah, but here's the thing: you have a really lax view of what shouldn't be censored.
Well, it didn't matter back then, so why does it matter now? That's stupid.
It's because back then we had.
Because
different
unfortunately, the rating shit has gotten more strict.
I
And more
fucking hate the
stupid.
MPAA. Anyway, bye, Sakira, Finna. She's just yelling all the way up there. Dinner's ready. Come on down.
I'm trying to find the scene. Hold on.
What scene?
What you just described.
Typed, "Are you ready yet, Mr. Krabs?" Or "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" It should come out.
Oh,
That's where that
I've
meme comes
seen
from.
That one. It's such a good meme.
So you guys know the meme, not the episode, because they banned the episode.
No,
No,
I
I
know
haven't
the
seen it.
episode. I've
Yeah, I
seen
see-
the episode.
Well, you would have still seen the
Yeah.
episode. They banned it recently, though.
Yeah, I saw
And
the.
it's like
episode
Nickelodeon,
now.
way to
I
save
seen
your
it.
dying fucking husk of a network by banning old episodes of classic programming, you fucking pussies.
I mean, they're getting kind of desperate considering they're putting some SpongeBob in the new Sonic racing game.
Okay, show of hands. Who the fuck still watches cable TV?
Probably no one here.
Exactly. All that's on, like,
It's half.
first
half
off,
and
cable
half
TV
for me.
nixed most
It's-
animation by killing Disney XD and Cartoon Network. Second, all that's on cable now is fucking, like, reality shows that are shit. Third, who wants to sit through ads? You can just watch what you want now with a click of a button. And a $9.99
It's a
subscription
pirate.
fee.
Or you can pirate it because you know.
$9.90.
Or that. Well, most subscription services are like $9.99 minus Netflix and shit.
Because of course.
We're so lucky. I love your mom's cooking. Oh my god, I read that as I love your mom's cock first when I went to go look at it.
What's wrong with you?
I love your mom's cock, Catrice. It's,
How'd you know my
it's
mom
such
was
a
a
beautiful
foodie?
bird.
We already had JK doing the Futa Aelgard jokes. I don't think we need more.
Dude, if I didn't like double read that in my head, I would have said cock by accident. Like not even meaning to say it, I would have said it. Fenna, let's go eat while it's still hot. We're still talking about cocks, right?
Yeah. Thank you for the gracious. Yes. Thank you for the gracious offer.
I'm gonna go choke on that food. Oh, does she come from the moon or something?
That would be my
Question.
guess.
So I'm pretty sure that's a Venus symbol on her.
Venus's symbol is the female symbol.
Oh, I'm thinking, Zero Escape 2, which I really should go through with she at some point. Because that game is insane and fantastic. Vice! Vice! Good morning, we're going to Shrine Island today, right?
Yeah, I'll be right down. Give
Damn
me a
it.
second.
Damn it, I'd like an early morning wake-up call from a cute girl.
Too bad that'll only probably happen in your 50s.
I mean, the last early morning wake-up call I got from a woman was my, sister-in-law's sister the other day. Which, I'd like to talk to her, but she's not at all, like, hot.
And this one was your what now?
My sister-in-law's sister, so I don't know what that makes her to me.
Your stepsister-in-law, for sure.
Guess that's the term? I love how I wasted all my gold on healing crystals and everyone's just giving them to me now like they're candy. I'm so mad.
Too bad it ain't rare candies in Pokemon. Those would be helpful.
Here, take this. It's your share of the loot from yesterday's raid. Wait, this has equiption slots? Neat. Oh, cool. You can enchant weapons. Oh, that's neat.
When you play, dude, I
You
don't
can
know
only
why,
do
but I'm getting,
it
like,
once. That's interesting. What?
I've been getting like really nostalgic for God of War recently, and I found a quote from Kratos that goes so fucking hard that every now and then I think about it, and I'm like,
Is
that
it
the
when
most hard-
death can have me when it earns me?
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, so that's
It's
how it
such a-
works. So you can
It's
learn...
such a hard quote. Like, come on, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
so you can automatically
you
learn
cannot-
spells depending on what's equipped to your weapon.
You cannot tell me you didn't have the masculine urge to tempt death itself.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's actually pretty neat.
You cannot tell me when you heard that you were thinking of tempting death itself.
Can I equip that to Aika's weapon? Because my weapon is already good enough. No. Stop it. Boomerang. Boomerang. And I have fire magic, so I'm pretty sure my weapon's already red. So that's some pretty neat systems for the time. Equipment. Cutlass. This is interesting. I like this. Am I doing this wrong? Probably. Good morning, Finna. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you. Fina, we'll be heading over to the Shrine Islands to get the Moonstone in a few minutes. You can stay here and relax in my place if you want.
I thought she was gonna be our party member, honestly.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Alright, Vice, let's get going. Alright, Vice, let's just go. Alright, Vice, let's get going. The boat is on the upper dock and it's ready to go. I can't English tonight in a sassy voice, I swear. Alright, first things first, though, I haven't talked to everyone in town yet. Also haven't saved. Can I not just enter people's houses like every other RPG?
No, apparently thought of that.
Okay, what the fuck? So I was supposed to do that before, I guess. Interesting. Wow, game, don't you predict my shit? It's like, oh, he has an RPG brain. Get him.
It predicted your tism.
No, it predicted the typical strategy of looting an entire town when you find it in an RPG.
It pulled a Skyrim.
The fact that this game has a proto-day-night cycle, though, is impressive.
Not exactly a day and night. I think it's just scripted.
Well, it is, but it's still impressive.
The only one I noticed that had it was Shenmue. Because, you know, the whole real time climbing a mountain for 2 hours.
I think Shenmue was one of the first games to do that.
Yes, and it was very... Here's the thing with Shenmue, is that, yeah, it was very, like, ahead of its time, but it was so experimental to the point where it was like, is it really that impressive? Because first off, despite it being promoting itself as a kung fu game, there's barely any fights. It was mostly a detective game.
Well, apparently the second one fixes a lot of the issues with the first one, and adds a lot more fights and stuff like that. There's something weirdly homey about it, though. And I can't understand what it is.
And Shenmue, not only that, like, it was one of the first few kind of open world games. It's the first of its kind.
You know, I think once I finish this, I'll make Monday a JRPG day from now on, instead of visual novels. And then once I finish this, we'll move on to Shenmue 2. So I've seen Shenmue 1 be played to death at this point.
Yeah, although I want to play Shenmue 1, the problem is you could just guide me through because I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
I mean, I know the answers to all the clues now, so it'd be pointless for me to play it.
Well, I want to
Though watching you struggle through it will be entertaining as fuck. I never played it. I watched Team 4 Stars play through a couple times because, I don't know, I like that playthrough. It's like a comfort let's play.
Here's the thing, dude, Shenmue, I tried it for a bit. I immediately went with, where the fuck do I go? Like, I got lost so fast.
The hardest clue is when it's like, go where sailors hang out. It's a bar, by the way.
The pub or the docks. The pub or the docks, essentially.
Yeah, it's like...
That would likely be the pub. Sailors love alcohol.
Yep. Shenmue 1 and 2 need like a modern re-release on like one disc. And just
I mean, they did remaster. Well, I mean, they did remaster it. It's just the fact that it's less a remaster, more just a straight port.
Well, yeah, they need an actual remaster, like from the ground up. But I don't think Sega could do it since they're interested in redoing their old titles.
You get the Yakuza devs to make it.
You know what I think, honestly? I think Sega's testing the waters to make a gaming PC or something, because if they do that, they could put all their new first-party remasters on said gaming PC, which would be intelligent as fuck.
I doubt it.
I highly doubt they'd want to try and do that again.
I mean, PC gaming's still massive around the world these days, so they could probably sell...
Yeah, but here's the problem. They're going to go against NVIDIA. Let's see, Ryzen. God knows how other companies. They really think they want to go through all that trouble?
No, they don't. They literally just... They don't make their own GPU. I'm saying, like, what Xbox is doing, like, custom gaming PCs and cloud gaming. Like, all they'd have to do is, like, get a PC manufacturing company.
But you're expecting them to, like, it to be, like, a big, how do I say this? You're expecting home launch console sales when, here's the thing. you say that they're doing what Xbox is doing. Here's the problem: they're charging God knows how much for it, more than the Switch 2, obviously. How much was it again, a Pro? Like $600, $700.
It said to go to a boat on the upper dock, unless it meant like up on the pirate's eye.
Like $700 for that
Xbox
thing.
ROG Ally. The base is like around 550, I think, and then the upgrade is like 750. Hang
Dude,
on.
I'm on the fence if I want a Switch 2 or a Steam Deck OLED. It's driving me fucking crazy. Like, I'm to the point
Dude,
where
just
like,
get an
can I
OLED.
go without Pokemon at this point? Like, can I move on in my life? And it's
Yeah,
Regular ROG Xbox Ally 500, Ally X 800.
See, here's the thing.
See?
I know with the Switch 2 that whatever I buy in there will probably run at decent frame rate and hardware. But it also only has 2 hours of battery life, and you don't own the thing.
That's on some of the more intensive games, though. Also, you're starting to
Yeah.
preach into second bingo territory.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this time
'cause
it's
here's the
actually
thing that-
relevant.
Because here's the thing. I remember you were talking about like, oh, iPhones are better than the Switch 2, but then you also got to remember the games it's running. It's why I asked
No, I
you,
didn't.
can a game?
I said the Switch
No,
and the
you
iPhone
did. No, no, no,
12
no, no,
run
no,
the
no, no,
same.
no. No. You got to remember. Can that iPhone run Cyberpunk?
I'm not finished. The Switch and the iPhone 12 run the same chipset, just with different clock speeds.
Talking about Switch 2.
Oh.
Because you were talking about like, oh, like iPhones rocking the same Switch as a Switch 2 are like more better because they can at least like they have a longer battery life. But then you also got to remember the average phone as strong as the Switch 2 is not running Cyberpunk or Hogwarts Legacy
That was easy.
or you know that new game by FromSoft.
I mean, don't put it past some gaming phones. Some of them
That's cool.
can. Like, straight up.
Yeah, if they're dedicated gaming phones, which no average person's gonna want to buy.
You'd be surprised, because Asus makes the ROG phones,
Yes,
and then there's a few others.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Does the average person buy them all the time? Do you see people ranting about it or like?
Oh, I don't want one. They're
raving about
fucking
it?
Android. Fuck that shit.
Exactly. It's like, I get it. We all don't like the way the Switch 2's going, but don't. If there's one thing where I'm gonna defend, it's the power from it. Don't underestimate it. If it's able to run Cyberpunk, you know, a game that ran like shit on the PS4, then it's way better than whatever gaming phone they're having.
If it's going to be able to run Elden Ring with the DLC and a special edition and actually run it well, like your argument that anything can surpass it, like unless it's a PS fucking 5 or 6, like that's a bad argument.
Combat in this game does feel a little weird. I don't know how to describe
But
it.
yeah, like here's the thing. I'm tempted to get a Switch 2. I'm just waiting for the right games to come out for it. Because if they do come out for
See,
it, then
what I
that's
want for the
probably
Switch 2 doesn't even come out until, like, December.
which is why you gotta be patient.
Moons, give me strength.
Clearly the three that would convince me to get Switch 2, New Xenoblade, Dusk Bloods, and then whatever big enough and worthy enough Pokemon comes out.
For me, it's
That's not
probably
Legends.
See,
For
the fact
me,
that they're remaking
it's
Coliseum
gotta
makes me
be-
happy, but I'm not paying an extra $20 for a fucking...
Not a remake.
port. You're confusing remake with port,
Yes.
or remaster with port. Even though it's not even a remaster, just straight up a port.
So what
Yeah,
was your
fucking
games?
one.
G?
My games would be. It's probably already a guarantee I'm never gonna get it. A new Kid Icarus remaster or a new game.
Where are we supposed to be
Bayonetta
going?
1, 2, and 3 HD ports, because Bayonetta 3 runs like dog shit on the Switch. And Bayonetta 2, that game looks too pretty to be looking at. It's an 1080p monitor.
It was like an
And-
island across from the thing, right?
And finally, let's see what else. Let's see, what's the third game I want on Switch 2?
Mr. Asher.
I was gonna say SMT6, but there's still years from SMT6. And I think this was gonna be kind of cheating, but any game that's run with cloud is immediately given a version for the Switch 2. That's it. Like the moment they make Switch 2 versions that can play without the cloud, then that's probably when I'll buy it. Like for example,
So they're making Hitman 3 on the Switch too, and apparently it's gonna run not cloud-based. So.
Like games like for example the KH collection, the Metal Gear collection, Resident Evils, the Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8, like Resident Evil 2, 3, 4 remakes in 7 and 8. Ooh. And hopefully Resi 9. And port and yeah, like basically any game that's on the cloud that I want to play on Switch and they make native ports to it, I will gladly buy it because I want to play those games on the, and it'll give me a reason to use my Switch because I barely use my Switch other than Spectrum nowadays.
We won! We won!
Oh yeah, we won. That's XP.
That's probably one of the few ways I'll get a new Switch. But like I said, because I said I wanted a new Kid Icarus game, I doubt that's the case. I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah, Kid Icarus. No way that's coming back. Like, that would be a stone's throw in hell before it happens.
And here's the thing, it's perfect for it because not only would it be a remaster that everyone wants and better gameplay, but because of the Switch 2's whole mouse features, it's perfect for it. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I agree with that.
Yeah, because like Kid Icarus is the perfect game to test out the Switch 2's hardware. That's the fucked up part.
Dead, and
like,
deader.
The way it works. Not only that, it'll encourage like more FPSs to come to the Switch thanks to the better hardware. Like, you cannot tell me Microsoft's not going to port COD to the Switch 2 now. You cannot tell me.
Well, they definitely would.
Because
if they got the opportunity, they would.
Or what?
Not only that, it would give people a reason, or Switch owners a reason to get an SO, because now it's required for now thanks to COD being on the damn thing, they're gonna have a reason to get an SO now. This give the Switch proper multiplayer titles. That's not just Duskbloods or whatever else there is.
And maybe try and improve their netcode while they're at it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be the hard part too. I just realized that.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, that's gonna. If COD gets ported over to the Switch too, yeah, Nintendo's gonna have to work their asses off and fix their netcode because
Rhine Island.
You do realize how many people are gonna talk shit about the Switch 2's about Nintendo's?
I mean,
netcode?
look at their Discord ripoff that barely runs at 10 frames a second.
Oh, I remember that. Oh God.
Vice, look. Look at the
That's
size
from like
of that
the
hole.
trailer or actual footage
Actual
of it
footage.
in use.
Yeah, because apparently the camera is only 480p. And they're charging like what, $80, $70 for it? When you can get a 1080p one for like cheap.
Also, tomorrow I'm finally or Wednesday I'm finally continuing my playthrough of SMT4.
Nice. Also, yeah, I don't know why Nintendo's trying to like force people to use their own stuff when better stuff exists.
Like Jesus Christ, just integrate Discord and pack it in with Nintendo Switch Online. It's not hard.
Like, come on. Like,
they probably don't want to pay like royalties to Discord or something.
Probably.
No, they just don't. No, it's just a waste of resources, really, because regardless, everyone's using Discord anyway. That and their fake Spotify, which, that's just being petty at that point. Also, hold on.
I always forget that they have their own Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Because you always need like just an NSO for it to even be able to be used. And then what all they've got on it is just like their highlight reel of games. so I never have a reason to think of it.
Wait, did this game seriously make its own fucking water temple? Oh no. We gotta drain the water. Hey Vice, look over there. There's a door over there. Maybe we can find a way to open it and drain the water out of this place. Thanks, walking tutorial. Ah, shit, I forgot to heal more enemies. Damn it. Do that next round. Oh, we surprise attacked them? Okay.
But yeah, it's a weird trend.
You'll
Like,
never see it coming.
Like it's a weird
You'll never
trend
see it
Nintendo's doing.
coming.
Like, they're trying to force people to pay for like fake Discord and fake Spotify and voice chat that's already been dog shit for a while thanks to their app. The irony, what's so ironic is the fact that did Nintendo used to be the kings of couch co-op?
They used to be.
Yeah.
That's the irony in all of this. The people that practically invented couch co-op can't do online multiplayer for shit.
They never could and never would.
Which is ironic because they can still do in-person co-op very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're not fucking over a Smash Bros. Tournament.
Oh yeah. Which, oh dude, I remember seeing.
What
I went
happened
to a
with
friend's
that?
house
They
one
couldn't
day.
get a copy of Smash Bros. Working, so they had to emulate it, and then Nintendo's like, nah.
No, it was something else. It was just. I forgot what it was, but it was something super petty.
Or suing the Smash Bros. Community for trying to make custom Joy-Con skins that weren't even being sold for money.
No, it was not that. Like essentially, it was like self-funded or something, and then Nintendo's like, no.
Which apparently
You
were
can-
meant to raise awareness. For,
Yeah.
'cause
No, their whole thing was that. I think it was literally because the Nintendo's like, no, you're not allowed to tournament without our permission, and we don't have a because we don't want you to.
Nintendo gonna be petty about everything. Like,
They're petty about everything, dude. You
One
should know
big
this.
The
by
only
they're
now.
company
having
more
is their-
petty than Nintendo is Disney.
they're making themselves an enemy of the current gaming market, and that's not a good thing to do when consoles are already dying.
Well, when they have their own personal army of simps for them, do they really need everyone else?
Kinda. God, I hate how I spent all my money on healing potions. Not really.
That and
game's gonna
Nintendo's
give me
literally
like 50
made
of them.
made for families and have become so big of a brand that when every time that even parents know about Nintendo.
I mean, no shit. Why do you think my dad got me a GameCube when I was little?
Exactly, because everyone knows what Nintendo is. They're that big of a thing. Not only that, parents that want to get their kids something to play on, like a Switch, it's like, oh,
When
I know
got
what
my
Nintendo
GameCube.
is.
You
I'll
were
buy it."
you were born in 02, right?
03.
03.
Jesus Christ, you were barely 1 year old when I got my GameCube. Oh my god.
Additionally, most parents, because Nintendo tends to be more affordable, they go with Nintendo shit than Xbox, PlayStation, or PC.
And with PCs, though, that's even a whole different story as
But
well.
now
'cause-
Nintendo's like, affordable. No.
No, they're still more affordable, like by comparison.
That's because console
Console-wise-
prices jacked up from the old 300 to 450.
console prices are more cheaper. It's just the fact that software prices, which, by the way, the numbers came in, and I was right. Software is not selling. Hardware is selling. Software is not.
Well, that's because
Yeah,
of
'cause not many people want,
scalpers buying up all the
Mario Kart
products.
World.
Yeah, literally, I think the only thing selling that console.
What happened with the PS5? Scalpers bought up a shit ton of product, and then software wasn't selling.
This wasn't even, no, it's not even scalpers. It's just people straight up just not buying the games. They're buying cheap games.
Whoa! 269 damage? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, we're not dealing with your shit for long.
Moons, give me strength.
I can't tell if this game has a weakness system or not. I don't think it does.
Why is he praying to someone's ass?
What?
He said moons give me strength. Why is he praying to someone's ass?
Who knows?
Okay, that's a good one.
No, it is a good one.
That's the Fury. What is this, Street Fighter?
Cutlass Fury. I mean, Fist of Fury is also Obelisk the Tormentor's attack.
That's where it was. That's where it came from. I couldn't remember. Actually, no, I'm thinking of something else.
Torment. Alright, so I pressed the thing, and after the thing, but this leads me back to my boat, so am I going backwards? I'm confused. So I did a thing, after the thing, and my boat's back here for some reason, because I guess it floated up from the other thing.
And for some reason, your thing ain't hard.
Yes. So if I click on my boat...
Did you
What
not?
happened?
No, I heard what you
What?
said.
What'd you say?
That for some reason, your thing ain't hard.
Oh. Oh. That's my job, you. That's my job. It's my job to be making those jokes. God damn.
I don't know, he might be stealing your job. Kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. You have fun with you, co-host. God, how long you been running? Holy.
What?
I keep forgetting that you're playing because I'm like on the side looking at stuff. I keep forgetting you've been running down that hall for God knows how long.
Wait, who is?
You.
You.
Oh, I'm in a dungeon. I've only been here for this dungeon for like 5 minutes. I'm just trying to solve its puzzle. It's like the water temple. I have to raise and lower water because every gamer fucking loves that. Also, ow.
At least it wasn't like the Dreamcaster where they were forcefully making you look at water. Which I get, it was to show off the hardware's abilities, but...
Okay, so you have purple magic now, right? I don't know what this does. We're about to find out. Neat. Wow, these enemies hit like trucks. Probably because I didn't buy any armor from that other shop.
Also, I don't
That's
know
on
why,
you.
but before stream started, I was watching like true crime stuff, and I found like a video of like a raid happen. Not even a raid; it was just like the cops coming to detain someone. I have never seen someone so fucking psychotic, and then calling cops the N-word and PDF files so many times.
Damn.
Like the bro was yelling out loud and was like threatening his mother, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's crazy. And then all he just starts fucking like screaming like a banshee about like how he was like assaulted as a kid by cops, and it's like, what the fuck? And they were like, is this true? And it's like, I don't know. Is it? And it's like, I don't know. And he started like calling all like cops PDF files and called them all like N-word lovers and all that junk. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. He started shooting
Psychotic
up the
crash
place.
outs. There's
Yeah,
no clean
psychotic.
spot.
Yeah. And then he started shooting up the place, and he got 18 years.
Oh, I wonder why
Shocking.
that happened.
There's a life sentence.
Yeah, considering he harmed a cop and shot him multiple times, yeah, I'm surprised it's not more.
And dead.
Then again, it wasn't a state that hates cops, so that probably explains it.
It was a close one.
Not really.
No, they actually.
You might be
was
referring to the game.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh no, I know that. God, it's so weird. I've been playing so much SMT type games that seeing your health go above 1,000 is so weird to me.
It's just weird as fuck, too.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
'cause I've been
normal in
playing-
most Souls games, though?
No, Souls games usually start you off at 100, and the max HP you can get when you fully max out like Vigor or something is like
I
2,000,
haven't found like
maybe
any
3,000.
armor or anything yet, or any weapons. There should be something in this dungeon, surely.
Because essentially, I've been so used to the Dragon Quest style of RPG stats where getting to like 500 HP is considered a lot.
And then you
Like-
have the sky, which is in the millions.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting that I keep forgetting most RPGs do the Final Fantasy thing where the health goes into the thousands, and I forget about that.
Okay. Probably should have, Good thing I gave myself more mana, or this would be bad. Wait. So magic uses the above thing. Then what the fuck is MP for?
You know why?
It's confusing.
You have your own SP. Look at your health. Where your health is.
Well, I
at.
know
There's
that,
MP.
but there's
Yeah.
also the thing above you.
Moons,
That's your skill base. That's your power, your super move gauge.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
magic
but
uses
it's
it
like-
too, and it won't let me.
It's not that hard. You know how in some RPGs you have like 3 bars to manage? One's your
Yeah.
health, one's your mana, and then the third bar is like your ultimate. It's like that. It's
Ah,
not that hard
Boomerang
to,
you in the face, bitch.
It's not that hard to understand. You get what I mean?
I think so.
You got health and mana, and then the bar on top is your ultimate gauge.
moons,
I don't
give
know what
me
this
strength.
does. We're using it. Because there's no description on what any of these things do. Attack ball.
You got
got it.
buffed. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now I get it. It's doing that thing that Saga does.
Unless the MP adds to that above gauge maybe every turn.
No. It's its own resource, I can tell. Because you used the move that used the MP.
That thing's dead. Weird Nautilus thing.
Let's take a breather and check what you have first. Go to magic. Okay, go back.
See how it's using the above bar? And then this uses,
The above. What the hell is magic?
it's gonna hit
Huh,
the two
wait.
things that are in front of me.
It's so weird.
It is weird. I don't get why we have MP if the top bar is what determines it.
Moons, give me strength.
Unless the MP is what adds to it.
No.
We won! We won!
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
We won, but we also need a fucking medic. Jesus.
What does MP do in Skies of Arcadia? Casting. In Skies Over Arcadia, MP or magic points are a resource used specifically for casting magic spells during combat. Each spell costs 1 MP to cast. Oh! Okay, I think I get it now.
Oh,
when
so I
you're
need the
using
MP
magic,
and the top bar.
yeah.
Okay, that's weird as fuck, but okay.
Because using the spell costs 1 MP plus the meter on top.
That's weird as fuck. Oh, so it's essentially it's acting like a spell limit per battle.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand then.
Like, MP is the amount of times you can cast a spell, while the top bar is the actual cost of the spell.
Right, I haven't had it. Can't think of any other game that's done it like that. That is weird as hell.
That is, yeah, that's a weird
It's like a very
system.
D&D way of doing it. It's like essentially a spell slot mechanic.
How much does it get? You get back MP for certain stuff? Check it.
I'm out of MP restores.
Also, you ever heard of Naughty Bear? Considering your
I have not.
Naughty
Well, it's a
Bear?
it's a really old 360 game. It's a budget game as well, made by the Hitman.
I made it? Really? Interesting.
I was gonna guess that it was something like Bad Dragon.
Oh man, I love thatdragon.com. Leading provider of stuff that you shove up your leading provider of stuff you shove up your ass. Or your vagina, whichever one you want. Shove it up, you know. Oh my god, we haven't brought up Bad Dragon in forever.
Wonder why.
Finish him! You win!
That was fun.
So, should I have bought those edutainment games for Shit Game Sunday?
No, because Sunday's my
Yeah.
day. Remember?
Or whenever we want to bring that back? You say no.
Indeed, we did.
I feel like that.
Yeah, we actually like to play good games.
Yeah, I guess Shit Game Sunday was a failed experiment, though.
As with Masochist Wednesday.
Oh, that was it. That's still going, because I'm playing SMT.
I'm loving SMT then. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah, you're
Masochist
right.
is meant to be for you when you hate yourself. Then you said to stop doing the day because, well, you gotta
Yeah,
know.
we should probably actually stop Masochist Wednesday, because it's, yeah. Where's that chest I saw over here? Wait, I swear there was a chest over here. There is. You can't hide stuff from me, game. I'll fucking find it. Especially not in a game that was made for children. Or I guess
And yet somehow you're still confused by it.
I'm not confused by it. I'm just old. Is he like ambush mechanic random in this? I guess it is. Ow. I don't have mana to deal with these guys.
Moons, give me strength.
Pretty sure you do that by doing a ton of ass lift, okay?
What?
He said, Moon, give me strength. And I said, I'm pretty sure you do that by doing a ton of ass.
Oh yeah, plenty of acid.
ass lift.
Oh, I thought
I've got a bit of a,
acid.
I got a list.
I thought
when
that's
I
one
speak,
way to
so-
see the moon is by doing a shitload of acid. The only way to kill that thing is by hitting it with crystal.
Moons, give me strength.
And I'd be right. Either way, it's dead now.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, I got a ring. Nice. Enemies drop stuff. No, get out of first person. Why did old games have that? It's so weird.
What?
A dedicated first person button. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of
That's
Azkaban
because-
also had that.
That's because back then we haven't figured out thumbsticks yet, so yeah. We didn't figure out dual thumbsticks until like 2000 with like Medal of Honor and the like.
So I get 5 HI from that. And if I change it to that... Okay, so you're keeping what's on you. And then... What the... Do we have any, like, armor that was dropped?
What are the individual stats?
I don't know. This is a game where you need the manual. I don't know what QE is. Or QU is.
Quick.
So that's
Says on the side
speed
there.
then.
DO dodge, DE defense. Oh, so AT is probably attack. MA is probably magic. Which then raises the question of what the other two are.
Oh,
Oh,
power,
no, it
vigor,
says on the
will,
side there.
agile, quick. I just raised their speed, so. Okay, let's keep moving, shall we? This dungeon's very self-explanatory. Unlike a certain water temple that I know. That because I'm a fucking purist, I didn't do with any walkthroughs. Kill the Nautilus thing first. Damn!
Oh shit, that's terrifying.
What? The Nautilus shell?
Third getting off near is a boss.
Oh,
And I
he's
know
a
his
joke boss.
gimmick.
He's not hard at all. He is not. He's just a regular
Yeah,
player.
but I know what follows him. That's the
Oh.
terrifying part.
Oh, I must have upped her attack, because she's doing more damage. Doing like a pro tag now. Ow. Die, you little bitch.
Here goes. We won! We won!
Oh yeah, we won. Does this look like the loser brigade? Inside, outside, inside, outside. I'm pretty sure that's a Beach Boys song.
Inside Out, isn't that the Pixar film?
Maybe. Oh, that is a Pixar film.
It is.
Moons, give me strength.
Give me the strength to murder things. Fuck yeah. Down. 2 to go. seal this guy in a thing of crystal for some reason. And kill it. I'll get a lot of XP from this.
That was easy.
It was easy. Level up. Oh, damn, crit.
That was easy.
So I'm assuming you just gotta get to that side of the fuck. That's a lot of enemies. I think we can kill 2 of them every round.
Not really vibing with the music.
Music's not great.
It's okay.
Did that one really bitch out? It did.
It sounds like it's trying to be too heroic, which just doesn't.
You'd expect
Yeah.
more like sea shanty things from this kind of game, since you know, pirate.
That and because of the sound font, it's not working right because it's MIDI.
What is the sound font?
Like, you know how SNES sounds when you heard about it? You could tell it was SNES sounds.
Right.
Did it!
Something like that. Like, it's very obviously MIDI or something along the lines. Think N64 music.
Oh yeah, very much is.
It doesn't sound like it came from an actual instrument. It sounds like something that's trying to imitate said instrument.
Yeah, it's digital.
Yeah.
Honestly thought they'd hide something behind there, but I could be wrong. Was there a door though? That's a cavalcade of enemies. Attack the small ones first.
Here goes!
Ow, you bitch. Yeah, they both missed. It's very easy to run out of MP straight up in this.
Here goes!
Ow! Where'd your counterattack that time?
I'm just gonna say Godfrey for tomorrow.
I love when something gets a critical hit, the game sets it first and then does some damage. And dead.
Is it over already?
I think I found a really good video that can explain why a lot of modern writing doesn't.
My lot of modern writing what?
Doesn't like.
Well, this
fit
looks very
well.
boss story.
You ever
Doesn't
heard
like
of?
what?
You ever heard of like irony poisoned media?
No. Tell me more.
Essentially, you know how a lot of joke shows, in order to be funny, try to do like self-deprecating humor, where it's like, yeah, we know we're stupid. We're in on the joke. See, look how stupid we are for trying to do this super serious thing.
Kind of like how the TV show version of Sonic Boom was.
Oh, that
Yeah, but here's the
bullshit.
thing. Here's the thing. Boom was funny.
No, it wasn't.
At least for kids, it was. Apparently, the show was really good.
Dude, never related to
Animation
Sonic
quality went
Boom.
down in the last quarter.
Yeah, but I'm not really talking that. I'm talking more because with Boom they actually did try. I'm talking more like how you know that era of Sonic, which thank God we finally moved away from, where they were in on the joke that Sonic sucked.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, where essentially we
Oh,
were
hey,
in that
gold.
era of if you take this seriously, you were an idiot. That type of era. Like, for example, it's why people are pissed about the DMC anime as well, because they have to make a super serious situation and add a joke into it just to show off how stupid it is.
I mean,
Try to
that
be
also
like,
just
nothing
fits
there.
considering Dante.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dante has charisma, a
Oh,
lot
nice
of it.
credit. Sweet.
The
Keep those
problem is
credits
the show... I'm not going to bitch about it because people already have bitched about it a lot. But it's like, how do I describe it? It's like when it show. It's essentially it's basically shows that try to be meta, where it's like they have this
Okay,
premise
good thing
and
we
then
guarded. That would have been deadly as
and
fuck.
they had this premise that's like super interesting, but then the show comes out and it's like, oh, look at us making fun of our premise. See, we know it's stupid. See, you should be laughing, right? We're making jokes about our premise, right?
Making jokes about the premise.
Like, yeah, isn't that funny? MCU does it. Why isn't it fun?
Here goes.
I feel like the MCU poisoned a lot of media.
Pretty much.
Wow, that barely did any damage, and that was my strongest attack. It's strong as fuck, and we can't hit it with magic. Because we're out of MP or whatever. Lovelies.
Oh, that reminds me. She, do you remember the one time you played Chrono Trigger and you bought the crap ton of healing items?
Yeah.
There's a section in the game where that will drain quickly.
It's a good thing I bought a lot of them, did I?
Yep. It's also like the one section I'm at where you're gonna need to backtrack and do other shit.
Okay, wow, I picked the
Oh.
right
One
round to
boss
do a
fight
fucking heal round. This thing would have killed me otherwise.
Because the boss fight that I tried to do last time I played, that guy was bullshit.
Keep guarding, Susette's gonna fucking fire his cannon at some point. Or not. Alright.
Essentially, like, they would be able to use one of the elemental magic types, like lightning, water, fire, dark, and then be able to be shielded from every other magic that wasn't that one type. And the only way you could get its defenses down was with the blade that story-wise you had just repaired. And was on Frog.
Oh.
I also think that might have been the part where Doc got to and never got past.
Ooh, that thing's counterattacks are nasty.
But yeah, if you want to see that video, and the reason I talked about what happened earlier is because I was thanks for the tip, bro, for Chrono Trigger, is that I remember watching this video earlier about it, where this guy was talking about it, where a lot of shows or games nowadays lack sincerity, where they don't believe their own premise, so they just try to do, where they don't believe in their own premise and be sincere about it.
Fun of
and
their
they
own
just make fun
premise.
of their premise.
Velma.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's
They almost
like
believe it too wrong.
where people are where essentially the joke is, this is stupid. Why are you taking this seriously? That's the joke. Unfortunately, it's not fun. Like, for example, no one makes fun of Metal Gear because of because it makes fun of itself. No, it knows when to be goofy and when it takes itself seriously. And boy howdy do people love it for that.
It's an easy ass boss fight.
Like, I joke about the bisexual vampire, but
Ah, the bisexual vampire.
I may joke about that, but goddamn, do you gotta love how the way Kojima wrote the guy. He's meant to
And
be a
he's dead.
scumbag and a psychopath. So yeah.
That was fun.
Excuse me.
Their faces in the results screen look so much more serious than what their models and the art style of the game actually portrays.
Yeah, they really do. Wow, this moonstone is huge.
Well, yeah, but of the video and the gaming stuff, chat, if you want to watch it.
Oh, they have a secret handshake. Oh, I love it.
You received the raw moonstone.
Like, yeah, we
You
did.
want to save? You want to save after this? I'm starting to get tired.
That was the plan. And our island's getting attacked. Figures. Remember what I said about our dad possibly dying? That's probably what's gonna happen. Oh shit! Ships! Ships approaching. Northwest, distance 1.5 leagues. It's the Imperial Armada. They got a full battle squadron in attack position. Oh, we're not here to protect the village. Yep. Tropey, trope. Everyone, get underground. Women and children first. Hurry. Ow, my face. Good thing I'm too hot to die. Damn, I never thought they'd find us. That flag. It's Gaussian's battleship. Lord Gaushin, we blasted the island with cannon fire, and our troops have begun the invasion. Good. They seem very organized for a small village that's under siege. I don't know who their leader is, but he seems very capable. Perhaps Alfonso is in over his head. Perhaps. No matter. It appears the battle is over. Retrieve the girl and bring her to me.
Hello, generic beard villain number 278.
Capture the air pirates. We'll need to interrogate them when we return to Valua. And be sure to destroy their ship as well. If they resist, Lord Gaushin, what does your excellency wish me to do if the situation arises? I don't think they're foolish enough to resist. However, something should happen. Burn the village and kill them all. Let the bodies rot in the sun and leave one of our flags to set an example for others who may defy us. This is fucking violent for a game that's rated teen. My god. I guess saying not doing though. Jesus.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, for example, Femblem's rated T, but it got away with crushing a man's skull. So.
I mean, I
Well,
guess you
did that
could
off
say
screen.
not do.
Yeah, that's why.
At least
Here's
these
the thing,
villains
though.
are villainous though and want to straight murder people.
Here's the thing, though. As long as it's off screen, then they can get away with a T rating, unfortunately. And this is why I want to rate it M Femblem.
It's a long fucking bridge. But we'll deal with that bullshit next time. Yes. If at first you think you didn't save again, because shit can go wrong with a save. Anyway, that was Skies of Arcadia. If you liked it, leave a like so I know you enjoyed it. I am Japan number 79. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is Shinigami Napuro.
Hello.
Subscribe
Shini's being quiet.
Subscribe to me. I'm doing a Resi Metal Gear Marathon.
I
At least
really
every
like this.
Thursday and Saturday.
Overall, I like this game because it's very, very, like, advanced for its time. Like, I'm shocked.
Shockingly enough, right?
Like, it has a multi-heal screen. It has a proper, like, combat system. Like, I can see why this is a very beloved RPG. Am I gonna stream more of it? Probably. Probably next Monday. Bye!